All right, there we go. We got it. We got that. We've got halfway. We're halfway there. That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. With all that rumbling, rambling, we're there. 44 seconds. It took me 40 seconds to get in here. I'm feeling good about that. Whoa, and we already got somebody chiming in. That's awesome. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Now that we've got that set up, we're going to go back to Ecamm. Perfect. Where's Ecamm? Is it right there? Seriously? That's better. That's less terrifying. Okay, so now we're going to put in your retro gaming screen. Great, we're going to put in chats. Let's see, can we do chats? Share screen. There's one. That didn't work. Let's get rid of you. Let's share a screen. That's not the screen I want to share. Let's go primary display, Ecamm Live. We're going to do comments and reactions. Perfect. There's that. I love it. That's going to go over there for now. We're going to fix all this up later. Don't even worry about it. Don't even trip, dog. Awesome. Super. Really? Thank God. Okay. This goes away. Bye. And then we've got to put the TikTok in there, which again, I don't even know if we need the TikTok in there. Do we need the TikTok in there? You tell me, TikTok. TikTok, you tell me what we need. I'm willing to listen to TikTok. Right now I have to put TikTok on here. Ooh, look at that. It's fancy. I got to put TikTok on here. Wow, everybody's streaming tonight. I don't expect anybody to be in the stream because everybody is streaming tonight. That's not me. Show me, where am I? Can I see me? Can I stream live? No, cancel. I don't want to end live on another device. Apparently I can't see it. All right, so I have to put stream in here. Hello, whoever joined. Let's see. On Twitch. Wait, on X. What? Who's watching me on X, for God's sakes? That's crazy. I think if you chat on X, it'll show up here. Please be kind. Okay, so the next thing I got to do is add the second chat, which is, what is it? It is TikTok. Primary display, Google Chrome, Live Center. There it is. Perfect. We got both. Okay, so we've got all of our chats lined up. Twitter is now, Twitter/X is leading the charge. They have more people watching on there than anywhere else right now. All right, let's get all this booted up. Perfect, that's there. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to show you what I did today. Now, as soon as we get somebody in here, I'm going to show, this is absolutely bananas, this setup that I've got now. I'm super, super stoked. Let's move this behind. Nice. Okay, so we got everybody. Great. We're set up. It only took, what, 2 minutes? 3 minutes, 2:42 seconds. Great. Classic. All right, so we have got, this is insane, that I've got more people on X than pretty much any other platform. It looks like I've got somebody on TikTok too, but I can't tell. All right, just ignore me, everybody. I want to see if I can mute this. 1 second. Perfect, that's muted. Can I see you? That's great. And, aw, perfect. Everybody who's chatting on TikTok, I apologize if I don't see it. Hello, Kevin. Welcome aboard. I'm just shocked that, as I said, I got more people watching on Twitter/X than I do on, than I do here. All right, so let's do this. I don't know who's here, but I'm going to show you my big old dealy-do from today. This is pretty sizable. So I'm going to go over here, see if I can share this part. I'm going to share one more screen. Oh, there it is. Front and center. That's exactly what I want to share with you. What happens when I do this? Perfect. That's exactly what I want to do. Okay. And then I got to do one more thing while I do that. Let's go up. This one right here. Blackmagic Design. I'm going to add tiny. It should have my head in the center. I don't know why it's not doing that. Get in there. You suck. 1 second. That's tiny. Come on, Tiny, get it together. What's wrong with you? Really? There, that's better. I'm not tracking. Stop tracking. That's better. Okay, great. That's what I wanted anyhow. Let's go back to the other screen. Perfect. So anybody who's here, this is what was done today. Oh, wow, that's pretty fancy, isn't it? That is, okay. Here's the setup that we're talking about right now. This is a pretty crazy setup. And again, none of this may make any sense to anybody, but this is what I'm working with. So the keyboard and all that stuff is there, and there's my switch. But now, down here, over on this side of the screen, which I don't know if you can see, you can probably see my mouse. Over here is all of the gaming setup, which I will show you now in a video. Everybody who left, you're going to miss out. You're missing out. I'm sorry you're missing out. That's not the one. This is the one I want to do, I think. All right. I don't think you can hear any audio. Great. So here's the setup, right? So when you come into the office, you're like, oh, look how fancy that is. Oh, there's a record player. Oh, and there's a TV. Okay. This is my shuttlecraft. This is where I live now. Almost all of my days here. And this is meant mainly for subs in my channel. But you get to see, you know, a lot of people who have asked, what can I get a close-up on the back wall? And yes, now you can, because I can move around the office with cameras. This is my shelf directly to my right. It's a bunch of game books, a bunch of art, like a memorabilia, art books and things. My daughter got me that for Christmas this year. Coolest thing ever. Hello, user. And then this is a signed Druckmann. Is it Druckmann? And who else signed that? Oh, shoot. I can't remember who else signed that thing. Anyways, it's signed by the two game directors of Last of Us. We've got My Nasty Girl, which I've got a video coming up on that. Hello, yeah. So The Nasty Girl is one of my favorite films, and it's incredibly prescient to things that are happening today. So I made a new video on it. My Dreamcast is tucked up in there. I'm not sure if you could see that, but my Dreamcast is right there. Original Japanese Dreamcast. And we've got some phones charging back there. My Dragon's Lair machine, which I will play on this stream. I've already played it once, but I will absolutely play it now that we can play it anytime we want. And down below, we've got Xbox, the development station. So with white Xbox, oh, sorry, that's so bad quality. On the far left, oh God, that's terrible. You can hardly see it. This is a development workstation right here. This is a original PlayStation 2 with the expansion drive on the back. This is a modded Xbox. You can see the little dip switches down there. We've got a PlayStation 4 right there. Hang on. We've got controllers aplenty here. That's just the Stadia controller, Nintendo controller. Let's see what else we got. That's a PlayStation 3. That's the 3DO. So we've got the 3DO, PlayStation 3, and there's the 3DO controller. I might just do 3DO tonight. I know most of the people here, hello Jordan, most of the people here want to see PlayStation stuff, but I might just show the 3DO because I'm so impressed with that, how everything got set up. So that is that. Let's see what else we've got in the office. There we go. There's the development. So most people who haven't seen this is the developer's XDK for the Xbox, because I have an Xbox title out there. This is the modded Xbox, which you can see. Look at all the dog hair on that. I just cleaned it, and we got dog hair on it with the first video. Hello, Jenny, with the heart. I love it. These are the dip switches for my modded Xbox. So when I've been playing my modded Xbox stuff, why did that switch? What happened to you? You okay? Did I upset you, my camera? Did I upset you? What did I do, buddy? You okay? I'm going to switch that camera because it's not pointing correctly. Give me a second. My camera got sick. Try that one instead. There we go. That's better. All right, so now we go from Xbox to, that's a PS4. This is a vinyl collection. And if eagle-eyed viewers might see this Metal Gear Solid book set, Street Fighter book set, that's to separate two types of libraries here. but it's also because I needed very heavy separators between, because vinyls get heavy. Vinyls get very heavy. And then I was listening to Katamari Damacy today. This is, I think I can even put that on if you want. And up on deck is Alice in Chains' Dirt. There's a picture of me with my dog. I'm an RGCA member. You don't know what that means. I'm an ambassador. I've got, yes, National Sports Forum. RGCA is the Retail Gift Card Association. That's a long story. All right, and then over here I've got a couple. This is from George Kamatani. This is artwork from George Kamatani. And this is artwork signed by Megara, which is, oh my gosh, Applin Rose. Why can't I think of her name? The voice actress for Megara. Applin Rose. What the heck is her name? Why can't I think of her name? Oh, that's going to bother me. And I don't know what's on the TV. Here's the other back wall. We've got Creative Award winners. Hang on a sec. This is a stock certificate from Atari. My namesake, King of All Cosmos. Hello, Crazy Skull. And the back wall behind me, which is usually lit up, which is still lit up here. We've got a bunch of books. We've got a bunch of, what is it? Shadow of the Colossus, Eco. We've got some Final Fantasy stuff back there. Well, little Pip-Boy. And then my favorite stuff is Last Guardian and Journey. This is one of my favorite things. And some Eradicator soap from freaking Red Dead Redemption for some reason is there. I don't know why. Miss Pac-Man Marquee. And then my bully stick, which is directly behind me, which you can see right over my head. And yeah, that's the setup now. This is what we've got going on. And so now, the way it's set, let's get out of here. We're done with that. Now, the way this is set up, I can grab this camera. That's the way it's supposed to be. Is I'm supposed to be able to grab this camera, which now you can't even see because it's out of the frame. But I can pull it in for quick zooms, or I can use it to like show something that I'm working on. But I don't know why it's acting up right now. I've abused it today. And then this is my fake Elgato deck. Well, I don't know what they're called. The Elgato touchscreen. So this one is just an old tablet that I've put Touch Portal on. So I have a bunch of links here. So I click on that, and as soon as I do, it will appear. Yeah, see how awesome that is? Like, I don't need to spend $100-something on it. I just have an old tablet that I'm using. This is my switcher box for all my game consoles. That's my editing station for when I edit videos, and my light setup. That's that. Okay. Oh, and the camera's supposed to track me around the room. So there you go. Anyways, I'm making a video for my membership folks, people who have signed in. So that's great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this screen down, and I'm going to go over and I'm going to set up the 3DO. So right now we'll put this on for the time being. So I have something on the screen. Will this show? Hold on. There we go. I have two of me. Why do I have two of me here? The other one's got to go. Where's the other one? Where's the other me? There it is. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to jump behind, and I'm going to try to get the other system set up. One sec. All right, perfect. Great. Really? Okay. you bark? What are you barking about, buddy? Let's see. Oh God. You're not hearing anything. Are you seeing anything? Hang on a sec. Sorry, Mark. I was setting everything up, so get ready for this. This is awesome, Mark. Hopefully you'll like this. Please show up. There it is. Yes. So let's see if I can get that. That's awesome. You should be able to hear this now. This should be cranking up. This is going to be copy striked because of the music in it, but tell me how loud it is compared to my voice. Because I want it to be like, I want people to be able to listen to this, but I'm gonna break my rusted cage and run. Okay, great. That's perfect. Because I can crank it. I'm gonna break my rusted cage and run. Okay, so now it should be much louder. I'm guessing you can hear it. This is the 3DO. So here's the deal. This is an original 3DO controller from Panasonic. 1993, I think, is the release of this. 1994. God, it was close. It's close. 1994. All right, here we go. Thank you. So let's do thrash mode. Let's try thrash mode. Oh, and I'm cut off. So hang on a second. I'm going to see if I can... Let's see if I can get this smaller. Wow, it's up. It actually is upscaled. I'm blown away. I had no idea it would upscale to. That's crazy. That's nuts. So this is upscaled to 1080p. It doesn't look 1080p, but you get the idea. It's going to be pretty. Let's try this city. Again, original 3DO, original hardware. Very magenta. Magenta is huge in the menus. I'm getting ready to race. That was a lot. That was a lot of excitement. Hello, Mario Henry. We're playing the 3DO version of Road Rash. The one I'm looking forward to is Need for Speed. Super loud. Oh no! Wait. As I was getting ready, I completely hosed myself. Whoa, out of the way! Oh, that was close. That was very close. Come on! Oh my God, no! No! Get on that bike, please. Oh, you got it. Hey. Whoa, I was even in last place. What the heck happened to him? Oh, I don't like this at all. What the heck? Wow, that was close. Hey, let's go. second. We gotta get up. Oh my God, that's dangerous. I can hear somebody right on my backside. There's somebody right behind me. Oh God, no! Oh, I just killed somebody. Somebody just died. That was not exactly what I wanted. Oh my God, we just killed some old lady together. Get out of here, whoa. Hello, Sonic. You're gonna need... I got a combo. 1 second. You might not be able to hear me because, whoa. I'm still adjusting levels here. 1 second. Come on. 6th place. Come on, I got this guy. Oh boy. Yeah, he got me. Oh my God, no! Gives me time to adjust my levels here. Holy cow, that was loud. That stunk. 7th place. Get that freaking Porsche out of my way. Oh God, no. Holy cow, it was dangerous going between those two cars. I don't... Ye gods, this game goes fast. Indeed. Ouch, indeed. You know what? I've had 2 accidents that would have hospitalized me for months on end, but you know what? I got so much adrenaline going right now that I'm gonna shake my bones. My body is just a bag of bones. I'm gonna just shake them back onto my motor. Hello. And finish this race. Is that the finish line? Son of a gun. Come on, I'm close. It's 7th place. Come on, I can get the 4th if I pass these guys. Come on, there you go. Go. Hold on, where am I going? Oh no! I went all the way from, I was so close. I think I was in 3rd there for a second. I didn't realize your stream started 20 minutes ago. I didn't receive any notifications. It's possible, it's that TikTok problem, right? So I haven't noticed any comments on TikTok. Oh shoot, 6th place. Hey, Mark, thank you so much. You were the first person to see that. I appreciate that, you being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, so Sonic, I had to set up my stream. Like, I set it up the right way, but yesterday TikTok people couldn't comment unless they were subscribed. And so I had to kind of redo the RTMP setup for all of my logins. So it should have sent you a notification because YouTube is pretty good with that. But I might have to be, shoot, hang on, browser. I might have to be logged into the browser at the same time. I'm a loser, man. Unreal. They're not very nice to me. Let's try Sierra Nevada. This video is going to be demonetized, which who cares? But it's because all of this music is owned by somebody else. Oh, well, dude, I'm happy you're here, Sonic. I still need like your insight and support on stuff that you see that is going right or wrong with this. Hello, Pale Horse. We're playing 3DO on... Oh, that looks very bad. This color looks bad, but I can't tell. Shoot. This color's bad. It's absolutely bad color. Okay. That's good to know. This should not be these colors. That's probably why the magenta is so blown out on those scenes. Okay. Hang on. I wonder what is causing the... Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can change this one setting. Yep, that's what did it. Okay, perfect. Please check, Neil, if you... Well, again, I'm not... I appreciate that. And because yesterday no one could comment on TikTok, which was bad enough. But if you're not getting notifications, I'll find out if there's something that's blocking those. There's always something. There's always some switch that you have to flip. But here's why I think you may not have got notifications. Well, yes, dude, you ready for this, Tim? Listen to this. So I've been on for 20 something minutes. Hang on a sec. How long have I been on? 26 minutes. When I first logged on, so I had to reset up the entire RTMP setup, which is basically the streaming key that I always talk about. So don't move around camera. So I had to set up the whole RTMP thing. So when I first logged on, I had a ton of people watching me on Twitter. I've never had anybody watch me. I mean, my videos get like 100 views on Twitter, like these live streams. But it was like, I had a ton of views on Twitter right out of the gate, which was like, what? That's weird. Then TikTok came online, and then you guys, hello Kiwi, hello Alex. Now I'm seeing freaking TikTok light up. So I'm seeing a bunch of people popping up on TikTok. So the problem I think that's going on with YouTube right now is that nobody got notifications because I have like multiple Google accounts, multiple YouTube accounts. Just, because I'm doing a bunch of Nintendo emulation. I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so, okay, that's good to know. So here, Tim and Sonic, neither of you got notifications. So I think here's what's happening. I was logged into a different, so the browser that was my primary browser was not my YouTube channel's browser. So when I set up the RTMP key and I started the stream, it started it up with the browser that was my primary, which could have been my work one or could have been another one. So I'm wondering, that's the only thing I can think of right now that could have caused that anomaly, because it's streaming on my channel. You two are living proof that it is streaming on my channel. But the fact that you didn't get the notifications means I don't think that when I started the stream, it didn't send it through the right, like it didn't, I don't know if it does a browser check or what, but it didn't function in that way. And I didn't even receive a notification. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not sure why that's not working. Anyways, here's the thing. You ready? Are you guys up for a treat? Because I'll do it again. I'm going to show, this is the one thing I wanted to do at the start. Let's see if I can get there. Hold on. I'm going to put this on hold, hide, screen share. Nope, that stays there. There it is. Okay. So, nope, that's not what I want. I want this. Perfect. There it is. All right. So are you ready? I want to make sure Tim and Sonic are here. These are my two big folks. Oh, I got a couple more people in. Nobody on Twitter anymore. It was I scared the Twitter people away. So I've got Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok are the three primaries right now. Yes, that's three. I can't believe, is it Ernesto? Ernesto, are you on Twitch? Because if so, you're the best. It's either Ernesto or Chris over there. So here's the deal. Let's do this. Nope, first. All right, so here's the setup. This is for you guys. Oh, we got somebody else on here too. Now, hang on a sec. Get off there. This is for your eyes and whoever else is here only. This is the new docking station. This is where I stream from every day now. So very streamlined. I cut down pretty much everything out of here. So here's what you're going to see. This is behind the scenes. This is mainly for Tim because Tim's one of my super chat folks here. So, hey, Tim, I'm going to make a video here. It's going to be available only to you. But the video is coming into the office and you're like, whoa, this is looking around the office. That's behind. You're very familiar with the walls back there. And so I do close-ups on these too. So hang on a sec. A lot of people are like, what the heck is that? That is from Princess Mononoke, correct. I've got some old game consoles up here, like my Franklin Spelling Ace. It's probably one of my favorite game consoles of all time. That's the big Capcom SNK poster behind me, which actually is a King poster from Tekken 2. A King poster lives behind there. It's one of my pride and joys. then here's the side to my right. I have these books and a bunch of knickknacks, including my original Atari controller. This is what my daughter got me for Christmas this year, as a big eco poster, which I couldn't have been happier about. A signed Last of Us 2 print. This is signed by Neil Druckmann and who? Hang on a sec. You know what? I don't know who that's signed by. It's signed by Neil Druckmann and another person. And I should know the other person. And I feel bad that I don't. I can't even see it on here, but it is signed somewhere. That was at E3. This is a videotape of The Nasty Girl. I can explain. I'm making a video on that. You'll like it. Damn it, you'll like it. I'll tell you what. A Nasty Girl is a very prescient movie from the 80s. There were two great movies in the 80s that I absolutely love. One is called How to Get Ahead in Advertising and The Nasty Girl. Both of them are in my top 20 movies of all time for me. Hello, Randy. But I'm making a video on it so everybody knows what these are about. They're freaking phenomenal. Dragon Slayer, which some of you have seen me play on the stream already. I got my little change machine, which is a charger. I've got a bunch of devices charged into that. And my Dreamcast. My Japanese Dreamcast is right there. So, we're moved down here. This is right behind my monitor. I've got the Stadia controller. I've got the Nintendo Switch controller. And then I've got the PlayStation 4 controllers charging right there. And then that's my 3DO, the side of the Gold Star. That is my that's my PS3. And here are my two switcher boxes for playing old consoles. These are the converter boxes. And then over here is my development station. This is my Xbox development kit. It's an XDK that they were sent. I have a game on Xbox One. It was a game we did for charity. And this is a fat PlayStation 2, a couple PS2 games that you may have seen on the stream. This is a modded Xbox. We've got the dip switches down there. We got a basket full of controllers right here. It's a big basket, like your old living room. How classic. PlayStation 4. And then this is my God, it's covered in dog hair. I just cleaned this place. What has happened? Why is there dog hair everywhere? You got the vinyl collection, but here, hang on a sec. There's a Katamari Damacy there, but this is my, it's a big Metal Gear Solid book set. Hello. This says, let me move you guys on top. I'm definitely like the MP4 you're playing. Kind of good, yeah. So I'm making a video of this for my, I would say patrons, but it's basically the subscribers on YouTube. So this is going to be my payment for what I promised, basically, Tim, for subscribing to me there. So you're getting a behind the scenes of behind the scenes. Katamari Damacy was playing that today. That's the side B of album 1. God almighty, it's such a great album. And then on deck, we've got Alice in Chains. This is, on this bulletin board, we got the Famicom card, which I brought up, and this is run by somebody who worked at Nintendo, had a Nintendo store. Hang on a sec. Oh, I can't zoom in, can I? No. Can I zoom in? Wait. No, that doesn't zoom in either. Let's get out of here. Okay. Cutting across to the other side of the office, we've got two George Kamatani prints. That is from Odin Sphere, and that is from Dragon's Crown. It was signed by George Kamatani. He and I are friends on Facebook, for whatever that's worth. Doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I met him at E3 a couple years ago, and he signed that print for me. It's beautiful. So I had it framed in this lovely Dragon's Crown-esque frame. It's a nice, I love that print so much. And then this is a print from, I know it's from Hades, but it's Megara, but why can't I think of her name? It's the voice actress who plays Meg. Oh, that's going to drive me bonkers. Hang on a sec. That's going to drive me crazy if I can't figure that out. What is her name? Avalon Penrose. Thank God she wrote it in the freaking thing. Avalon Penrose is her name, but she plays Meg, which is the main sister, not the two other insane folks. And then behind me, wait, before I do that, I'll do this wall. This is some like an awards thing we had up there. That's for, we won a creative award in 2014. It's now 9 years ago. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That somebody made that for our company. That was, my wife and I have a design studio, and someone made that in their garage for us. That was the coolest thing. An Atari, a piece of Atari stock. This is from the Tramiel family, so this is basically just garbage. It's worth nothing. I think it actually has Tramiel's name on it, which I should probably find. And there's my namesake, the King of All Cosmos. And now the back wall that everybody comments on. So we've got the Art of Atari, Supercade, both 1 and 2, and a couple art books. Then we've got Metroid Dread up there. Down below, Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, Final Fantasy, the bike from Akira that's a McFarlane toy that I still own the Akira guy, but I just like the bike. I don't want to have Kaneda on there. And then I got my little Pip-Boy, and then down here is my favorite shelf. I got The Journey and Last Guardian, 2 of my favorite games. One's from that game company, and the other's from, Yuji Naka? Wait, is that right? Why am I drawing a blank here? Please don't do that to me. Is it Yuji Naka? My brain's not working. When I have the video, I'll sound smart and be like, oh, of course, it's this individual. Then the marquee for Miss Pac-Man, which is where I get my health test. My bully stick, which is directly behind my head back there. And then we come into here, which I will do in the next video. I've got a couple things. So on the far left, I've got this arm. Oh, I guess I do have to go back. That's silly. Sorry, everybody. I've got this camera on an arm. And that's my legs. Why are my... Oh, they're filthy. Where's the cam? Nope, I guess not. I guess it is here. Son of a gun. So instead of the Elgato switcher, there we go. Here's my arm. So there's a camera on that arm that I can pull in and out. I've got like a little hand grip on it. And so I used to use this for like stop motion and doing top-down views of... I use a different camera now for the top-down stuff. But this is, I'm going to start using this more to pull in and like zoom in for like, hey, get over here. Like a scorpion type of deal. I'm going to just pull that in as my zoom in camera. This is just a standard, if anybody doesn't want to buy an Elgato deck, whatever it's called, a stream deck, those were really expensive and you only got a couple buttons. This is, I've been using this for years. It's called Touch Portal. Use any Android. You could use like a freaking Amazon Fire tablet, for God's sakes. But you can just basically set up buttons on there. And when you press them, it loads whatever you want. And so as long as you have JavaScript, I don't use it as much anymore because I've upgraded to an M2 Macintosh. And I don't feel like installing the newest version of JavaScript on it because I don't know what it will do. So I only use it for like quick links. So I have on here, you'll see I have like a stream thing that controls lights. I have stuff for quarterlies. I have stuff for, what is that for Twitter? What does Twitter do? What does Twitter do? I'm going to find out. Oh, it just opens up Twitter. That's easy. That's easy enough. So Twitter opens up Twitter. Where'd I go? Get over here. Come on. And then, yeah, so I just hit those buttons and it pops up the videos for those. And then, all right, over here's my switcher. The thing on the bottom is a ATM Mini that allows me to switch between 4 different inputs. So I've got, the first one has got my, I think it should still be on there. Let's see. Hang on a sec. I just hit number 1 on there and that should stop. Sorry, everybody. Oh, you like that? Do you like that? That's Sonic. I can't get anything by you. You're actually a little scary because nothing gets by you. Like it's a little nerve-wracking because you could easily be like, if I were in, hey, our radio, what's going on? Thank you so much for liking the live. I still hope you're here. I owe you about 10,000 likes. You keep chiming in. I have missed a ton of your radio and I'm sorry, but I really appreciate you. Always come in here. You always throw a like out there. Thank you so much. I hope I caught you before you left. Really appreciate it, my man. Oh, nice. A Mixcast 4. Okay. I need to, So as I said, I'm using very low end right now. So this was an ATM Mini. So I can switch, as I said, between several different cameras on here. I have to take a look at that. I think I did take a look at that Tascam. But I went for a lower, as I said, lower tier. What the heck am I doing? Go back to here. Go back to there. Perfect. Let's get this back to where we were. Where are you? Where'd you go, buddy? No. See, now I'm confused. There we go. So ATM Mini, and then up here is when I do the video editing, I just pull that down. This is from Blackmagic. So I'm using a lot of Blackmagic. What is it called? Blackmagic Design, which is DaVinci Resolve, which uses the ATM Mini. I've been using Adobe Suite forever, but this is just as good. So now there's my switch, there's my light setup, and the arm behind there is the top-down camera. It's this one right here, which you can't see, but it's the, nope, where is it? God dang it, I gotta get this better. There it is. Right now it's pointing down at that, but that's the one I use for, I'm gonna be using that a lot in the next couple of weeks, because that's gonna be for when I start showing off retro games, game collections, like the stuff I did the other day with the freaking, with the comic books before I got rudely kicked off. All right, and that's that. And then, yeah, so that's the whole setup. So you'll be seeing that pop up on YouTube as its own video. But I wanted to give you guys behind the scenes. Good Lord. But now we're back into the action. Actually, Real Radio, if you're still here, I'm looking to add another mixing board. If you do, we should definitely talk, because I am really into that. Like, that's my kind of jam. So yeah, you're right. You're right, Sonic. Oh, my wife is in here. Thank you, wife. So I want to talk to our radio one more time if he's still here. But again, this is for you. Ready? This is for Real Sonic. This means a ton to me. And I know, let's see, we'll zoom in on that. Oh, there it is. This is hilarious. This letter opener has been with me since 1999, almost 25 years. Oh my God, it has been 25 years. This is a 25-year-old sword. Sonic, I've got a question for you. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Okay, first off, this is a big deal to me, but do you know why it's a big deal that you noticed it today of all days? Any idea? Oh, you're so sweet to me. My wife is watching me on Facebook. I'm so happy. Thank you, Heather. You're such a sweetheart. I love you. Yeah, our radio. I'm sorry if I missed you here. I'm going to talk to you about that Tascam setup. Yeah, so these are Ozbots. They're freaking killer, man. They're great. The Ozbot cameras are really good. My wife and I had Pivos, which were like, that would scan you or like track you. But these are, watch this. This is pretty nuts. So there's me, right? But if I were to get up, these track everywhere. So I could track wherever I go. So I can come in here. That would be invaluable for you because you're sitting at that desk all the time. But if you had to get up, change an album, change something out, it's really nice to have that swap out like that. So let's go back here. Here's why I wanted you to be here, our radio. And Real Sonic's still trying to figure out why the Castlevania sword is such a big deal 25 years later. 25 years later, it's big. So watch. Our radio. This is a game on the 3DO that was released in 1994. It's a Panasonic 3DO. I'm playing it on original hardware. This is the Panasonic 3DO controller. This is playing on. So here's the deal. 1999. Oh, I do. So you're close. You're very close. Today, the announcement that the Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the definitive version apparently, that was buggy beyond all get out, has been patched using the 2007 PSP version of the game. So the language, because it was released in Japan only. So the game today, the 2nd of January, Saturn now has a patch. The Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the greatest Metroidvanias, effectively what the genre is named after. Castlevania Symphony of the Night on Saturn was only released in Japan, now has a patch that fixes all glitches and uses the dialogue from the US version on the PSP in 2007, I guess, but it's launched. It's out today. So I just downloaded it before this. I have not even set it up, but I'm going to be playing that for you because I know you're a big Saturn person. I'm going to be playing for that on these streams because that's a huge deal. Really big news that happened today. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to tell Sonic about it. That's why it's so crazy that you noticed the Castlevania freaking letter opener. That was not planned at all. I have that Castlevania letter opener on my desk at all times. So it's really crazy. Okay, so now back to our radio, if you are still here. Here's the big deal, our radio, because you've got a great taste in music. And, you know, it's one of those things I can have your stream on in the background. Actually, if you aren't following, if anybody's on TikTok, oh my God, my son's joining the Sopranos. What's going on? You're on the Sopranos. I don't know. Hang on a sec. Let's see if I can get this back out of here. Hang on a sec. Can I do that? Let's see. Yo, forget about it. Hey, whoa, get out of here. Whoa, hey, woo, hey.
We got pearls. We got another necklace right here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then thrifted, I think like $3.
Nice.
Thrifted pants, like $4.
Knowing that shirt was probably on somebody who was like 4'11", but weighed as much as you. Like had a huge, like Danny DeVito body type. It fits you perfectly, but it probably was like on him. He was like, oh, it's getting a little tight.
I believe that. Some dude hosting a pattern.
All right. Where are you off to?
I'm going on with Brandon Nelson's mic.
Oh, we'll tell him all I said hello. And tell him to follow me on live stream. Actually, did you see that a Genesis version of No, what? Yeah. He's cosplaying an Italian freaking Don. I don't think we've ever watched. No, we haven't watched The Sopranos together. In fact, I'm trying to get him to watch. We started watching Arrested Development. We're almost done with Arrested Development. I'm trying to get him into Cowboy Bebop. I don't remember that verse from Cats in the Cradle. It's like, my son came home just the other day. I was trying to get him to watch Cowboy Bebop. He's like, I don't have time for this crap. It's a rare Harry Chapin bootleg. Yeah, it was a concert. It was one of his last concerts. It was 30,000 pounds of bananas, and then the Cowboy Bebop Cats in the Cradle. Okay, so here we go. Our radio, you're still with me. Here's the thing. Let's get back here. Big deal. This game released in 1994. Unbelievable soundtrack. Like one of the best soundtracks. Hang on a sec. I'm going to see if I can go back to the beginning. Here, can I? Where are you off to? Oh, see you later, bud. I don't know why I had to say that twice. All right, give me a second. All right, so we're back into the main menu system. But hang on a sec. Wait till you hear some of the freaking... The music in this is so badass. Come on. It's still loading. This was not known for its fast load times. Okay. Can I go to the restroom? Let's see if I can go to the videos. Oh, I also want to talk to our radio about, hang on. Our radio, I want to talk to you about how do you avoid, like, do you get your videos flagged for copyright, like, all the time? Like, I have no idea. Mine, every time I put a game in there that has music like this, it's like, you cannot monetize this. I'm like, I know, that's fine. I'm just doing these live streams for followers, not for, I'm not trying to make content that's long lasting. Like, but yeah, every time I get a notification, it's like, hey, you can't monetize this. Oh, never mind. Apparently I can't, can I? There it is, music box. Okay, so we've got therapy, auto surgery, hang on a sec. Monster Magnet, oh my God. Paw, Soundgarden, oh my God, look at this, look at that, 4 songs. These are freaking, like this game crushed it. The soundtrack is probably one of the best. Do you have things turned on? So audio-wise, so moving on, are you playing Road Rush on 3DO? So, okay. You'd think the Sega Saturn version would be better, right? It should be. The Sega CD version was garbage. But this should be very good. Hang on a sec. Let's get my Soundgarden. No. Let's go to Soundgarden here. Oh, God. Outshined on here, too? There are very few. Oh, I don't have things turned on for copyrights. Thank you so much already. What the hell? So I don't have anything turned. So I've been just doing game streams before. I've not dipped into the retro side. So I need to figure all that stuff out. So I will definitely lean in on you if you have any experience in this regard, because what I don't know could fill a warehouse. Okay, get me out of here. Any remember battle tanks? Oh my gosh, hang on a sec. Return to game. I'm going to go through one more round. You guys got to pick which road I go on. We've got Napa Valley. Ooh, you know what? Never mind. It's Pacific Highway. Dead Man Curves and Cliff Walls. No, I'm going to die. This is Highway 101. If you want to see me die, that's where we go. Peninsula, Congested Urban Wasteland, the city we just did. So we got, what do you want to see? Napa Valley? Do you want to see Pacific Highway? Yeah, our radio, we're all learning off each other. Seriously, it's crazy how much, like the hockey stick is ridiculous. So the learning for me has been like, I know games, I know technology, I've built games, I've like developed technology. I'm like, no problem. And it's like, I have run directly into a brick wall with everything, like learning about learning about stream keys, learning about individual platforms, learning about contracts. Like, I'm like, okay, this is very daunting. My respect level for streamers went through the freaking roof because the amount of they're figuring it out on the fly, as are we, but it blows my mind. Listen, our radio, you're a man after my own heart. We're doing Pacific Highway. Let's see what song we get. This is, oh, I got cracked up. If that doesn't psych you up, nothing will. See, I'm not stream key would work for me. It's instrumental for me because I was always streaming on Twitch. And so I'm so used to this way of living. Oh, shoot. So I absolutely, like a stream key saved my butt because I was streaming on only 2 platforms. And I wanted to amp it up. So, well, technically I was streaming on 4, but who cares about LinkedIn? Get out of my way. Oh, that's a good punch. I got the sound of a hand hitting meat, even though it was to hit the side of the guy's helmet. This is an awesome game. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Family of 4. Get out of the way. Good Lord. And you can get pulled over by the cops saying it's like oh, my God, this is going to make me sick. So Stream Key allowed me to stream on major platforms. So I couldn't stream on TikTok without using my phone. Your device right now, you're probably streaming from your phone, but you're streaming music, like it probably works. But if you want to stream to like YouTube and all those at the same time, I can show you how to do that. I'm using Restream for that. And so Restream allows me to stream to 8 platforms at once. Oh, God. It's terrifying. By the way, this game is, again, keep in mind, this is 1994. Like, oh my God, listen to that. The sound is different in the tunnels. There's so much good audio going on right here. Yeah, so this was in 1994, and it looks good. But when I show you Need for Speed at some point, it's unreal. Like what we were playing on before, like the jump from Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo to this was astronomical. Like everybody talks about the PlayStation, Nintendo 64. That was absolutely the next generation after Genesis. But this was the in-between. Everybody forgets about this era. And it's some of the greatest stuff out there. Oh, you got to kid me. I was trying to kick him. Come on, kick his feet out. What are we, 7th place? 6th place. Someone biffed it. Come on, I'm going to kick him off his bike. Oh, shoot. No. I completely screwed that up. Yeah, you can kick up or down, you can punch left or right. Hang on a sec. And This is before we get chains. We get weapons and things like that. It's an arcade game. It's a freaking fun game. Yes, Arconis, this is absolutely a fun game. Oh my god, that was close. Holy. I just bought a game system, all retro games. Very cool. Did you get like on Amazon? Oh, because there's a bunch out there right now. I'm in first place. Are you kidding? I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh, I just get my bike. It would be a unicycle at this point. That hit would have killed me and everybody in that vehicle. Good lord. Oh really? Oh, that is so cool. Listen, I've got a lot to learn from you already because that is those emulation stations are absolutely freaking awesome. And I am a big emulation guy. I own all of these consoles, all these old consoles. I think everybody should be emulating. Everybody's like, well, it's piracy. I'm like, no, it is not. It does not constitute piracy. When they take the games off the shelf, like when Sony does what Sony does, and it's like, oh, this isn't available anymore. Or Nintendo's like, oh, this is in the vault. It's like Disney Vault. I'm like, get out of here. You're denying people these things. And it's like, sure, they own the rights to the games, but they should still have these games available to people who purchase them. And they've denied me. Like, I've had to buy Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is a game I love. I've spent at least $150 on the game. I've bought the game so many flipping times because it doesn't carry over. God dang it! Get out of my way! First place. Oh my god. No, we're at the end! Yes, Rip. I took that. I haven't played Pacific Highway in a freaking fortnight of years. A score of years. And I took it. Get ready for it. This is the victory. Look at this. Oh, my printer has too much magenta ink in it. Yes! Give me that little trophy. Oh, she's gonna kiss me. I never got kissed. Oh, I win you too? Oh, she kissed me again. On my mask. It's just the same. A kiss on the mask is just the same. It's safe. It's safer to kiss somebody on the mask. Didn't you know that? You don't want to be kissing a motorcycle guy that you don't know. What do we got here? For later, buddy. Personally, I think this port of Castlevania Symphony of the Night is far superior to Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis. Dear Lord. Look at this. Is that... Oh, look at her handling that freaking champagne bottle like a professional. Oh, I only won by 2/10 of a second. That person was on my arse. You cross the track, lay your head in my lap. That's me on the motorcycle singing that to the girl. For the second time. God dang it. I can't do it as good as our radio. Go if you don't. I don't play much fighting games. Listen, there's so many games out there right now. The one I'm talking about, Castlevania, is a good Metroidvania. You'll hear that terminology a lot. That is basically where you unlock certain areas of the game. So you have like free reign of the game, but you can only get into certain areas after you unlock stuff. So you can be in an area like, how do I go through? I have to go back. Metroid games and Castlevania games. That's what Metroidvania is. That's two game types. Yes, Arconis, what can I do for you? Hang on a sec. I'm going to turn this down. Woof. It was loud. Our radio, if you're looking for suggestions for games on that device, we've got plenty, I assure you. Oh, hang on one more time while I wait for Arconis to get back to me. Dude, this is the intro to the game. If this doesn't get you psyched up, you're dead inside. Look at this. Look at those cars. How old those cars are. $19.94. How could you not be excited about that? Holy cow. It's transformed. I'm transported right back there. Okay, hold on. Oh, God almighty. So our radio, I'm so happy that you were here for this. That's killer. I'm so happy I finally get to talk to you, because on streams, like, you're going through, I don't want to interrupt you and your music and your songs. Like, I don't want to interrupt you and I don't feel comfortable joining your live streams just yet, because I was setting up all my stuff and I didn't feel like, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, but I appreciate you being here for this. I have some ideas on doing some mashups with songs. Oh, very, very cool. Yeah, if there's anything that you see that I'm doing here or that I might be able to help with, or if you have any ideas, that I'm available on Discord, TikTok, whatever. I'm more than happy to help. So we've got Arconis. So I'm checking out text on multiple platforms. So Arconis said, miss my messages. I did not miss your messages on Battle Tanks. I will check. We'll talk about Battle Tanks shortly. You want the best commercial ever made? Oh yeah, the Atari pole position commercial. I remember that. I did a fake. Hang on a sec. Let's get off that. Let's shift off there. On, off. I did a TikTok about a year ago on the Atari 2600 French, learning French. I'm like, what is? They were just pumping everything out on that console. Atari's like, oh, French tutor. But the commercial is so, yeah, you know what, our radio, that's what I'm here for. That's what Double Plus was about. Double Plus was about helping people get on board with games. Like, people who have been away from games or who haven't been involved with games, they come in and they're like, this is a perfect example. Ready? Where is it? This is a PlayStation 4 controller, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 buttons. And that's not counting, like, these are analogs, but they go in. 17 buttons on this thing. Hang on a second. When you're coming from this, which is one button, and you're going to this, there's a disconnect because there's too many things going on here. So my whole idea was to provide insight into games that would get people an easier step into games. Like, if you haven't been into games, I'm not going to introduce you to a game that has, like, you got to hit all these buttons. Maybe 2 buttons, maybe 4 buttons. Like, let's start seeping these people, like 4 buttons, like directional, whatever. I don't want people to get into crazy games, because, like, if you haven't played games and then the first game you played, and I know a lot of people ran into this problem. I haven't played games in years, but my son tells me that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game. I'm like, oh my God, you poor bastard. You're never going to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a freaking, I can't finish Red Dead Redemption 2. I couldn't finish freaking any of the Grand Theft Autos until the original Red Dead Redemption came out. So yeah, my whole goal is to get people into games more like akin to the original stuff. And phones have been doing a good job of that. Like, keeping people engaged where they feel more comfortable with, like, you know, match 3 is one thing, but if you're doing things like Empires and Puzzles is a good, shoot, that's a match 3 too. What's the other one? Like card-based mechanics. I think card strategy games are very, very good for getting people into games. Just like the understanding of, like, strategy games. And then you can start arcing out into, like, Magic the Gathering and other larger kind of realms. But that's it. You can start very, very simply in the world opportunity. It's like, I haven't read a book. This is the same with anything, right? Where you're like, I haven't read a book in decades. Well, here, you should read War and Peace. You're like, what the hell? It's like 2,900 pages? No. Start with a choose your own adventure, for God's sake. Start with something easy. Boom Beach. Boom Beach. You know what? I saw a commercial for Boom Beach. Yeah, so hang on a sec. Neil, oh my God, I missed everything over here. I was going on a tirade. Oh. I'm looking into creating my own music. Hello, Stickman. Oh, that's very cool. You can absolutely see. I'm looking into creating my own music. Wait for. I have what I miss. I have some doing mashup songs awful game rights. Wait for, so here's yeah, exactly. If you're talking about 2,900 pages, sorry, I couldn't even remember what I was talking about a second ago. That's the thing, right? You wouldn't want to read a book like that. You wouldn't want to read a small, like compact book. So 100%. That's the same way it is with games. It's the same way it is with cooking. It's the same way it is with everything. But games really, there's a lot of gatekeeping that goes on with games. And so that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing is like, listen, my whole life, I've been trying to get people more into the pastime because the pastime has been kind of co-opted by certain voices. That's why we have the game awards, which are terrible. That's why we have yearly games, which are generally terrible. That's why we have the freaking loot box mechanics that are generally terrible, because there's so many gatekeepers that keep people out from like making the industry as like dynamic as it could be. So the more voices we have in here, the better. So I would definitely, if you're interested, I'd love to hear about the device you got. I'll take a look on TikTok if I could see it, because they're great. Those little retro machines are awesome. Don't go to sleep on me. All right, so now I got to go back to YouTube. I am so sorry, everybody on YouTube. Okay, you said pole position commercial is so good. Oh my God. Do you remember, Neil, that CD-ROM versions of Road Rash let you... You know what? I don't remember the... I know there's two intros. The Soundgarden one, and I think there's one from... I want to say Monster Magnet is the other one. Yeah, I do remember the second one. It was either that or Paw, one of the two. Both great bands, though. That's killer. I don't remember the CD-ROM version of this, and I don't remember the Saturn version of it. Oh my God, the retro game system has 1,000 games. Well, you'll be occupied for a while. There's definitely going to be something on there for you. 2 days in a row, we get 2 days in, and we got a trailer for Infestation 88, a Mickey Mouse horror game. Dude, that's it? That's all it took? Because the Mickey Mouse, what is it? The Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse went out of copyright yesterday. And so now we already have a trailer for a Mickey Mouse horror game. Please send me that link if you have it. Arconis, if you have that link, I want it. Boom Beach is a fun mobile game. I'll take a look at that. Infestation, I know. I ramble all the time. So let's do this. Let's jump back to here. Wait. Perfect. We're doing what we do best. Give it a second, everybody. We're going here, and then we're going to go to, where is it? Right there? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Come on. Where's my freaking thing? I know I have it. Are you kidding me? New tab. Sorry, everybody. Perfect. We are doing... Let's see what we got. Is the horror game... Oh, here. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you very much. It is... Give me a second. I got to go on YouTube to get this. YouTube, we're going into the Matrix. We're going deep in to the Matrix. I don't want to see my channel because I'm looking at me, recording me. Thank you very much. Stop. Okay. There we go.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out. We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility. We thought it was just rodents, but there's something else in here.
It's a Five Nights at Freddy's, really?
We tried to take care of it ourselves, but...
Oh my God.
The exterminators are our last...
This is ridiculous. This is what happens when your copyright expires. This is so dumb. I love it. Oh my God. That's so dumb. Oh my God, that is so bad. Oh, even trailers? Even trailers I can't show? Oh, no. I get, I got restricted again. I can't show that. Oh, that is so bad, Arconis. That's so bad. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. What else did we have? We had, oh, Real Sonic, Castlevania Symphony of the Night on Sega Genesis. Yeah. So here's the thing. I know copyright material, and I was just talking with another. Whoa! Back off! Whoa, camera! No! Back! Don't! We're all friends here, camera. You can back off. You just back off. Can you back off? Camera, back off. Get away from me. Hang on a sec. My camera's attacking me right now. Let's go. Back off, camera. Primary camera. Back off. That's not what I want to do. Get back over here. Get back over here, camera. Perfect. That's terrifying. It's like my own horror movie over here. Will you just stop tracking, you freaking jerk? There it goes. Okay. So, I hear you. I hear you, FTTV. And hello, Mr. K Maker. So, oh my God, it just zoomed in on me again because I keep putting my hands up. I got to put my hands down. God dang it. So, I do a lot of game stuff, so I can't even put up game trailers. It's not copyright infringement with game trailers. Absolutely not. That's what I'm playing right here is a trailer. There's not a copyright on that trailer, period. It's advertising and marketing for that game. They are not going to copyright restrict this. Restart your live to remove the restrictions. So can you tell when my stream got restricted? That would be great. So FTTV, if you're still here, can you please go into my dashboard and find out when I got restricted? Because you're saying I got restricted. I get it. When did I get restricted? Because I've been playing retro games up until about 4 minutes ago. So I've been on for an hour and 13 minutes. So for an hour and 9 minutes, I have not been playing any videos. So if I'm restricted and I have to start over again, can you please let me know when I got restricted? Because if it's in the final 4 minutes, there we go, it zoomed back out. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I'd like to know when I got restricted by TikTok because I can go back through my stream and find out exactly what I did wrong. This is not copyright infringement. Absolutely not. This is 100%. Like, maybe I'm not able to show pre-recorded videos. I know that. Like, I can't put a pre-recorded video of me up here. Absolutely agree. And I'm not arguing. I need to know when. FTTV has the access to my, like, to see when I got blocked. I would love to see that. So please, we'll get on Discord and we'll do that later because, again, this can't be why I'm restricted in an hour and 9 minutes. I'm not going to restart my stream and do another hour. I'll just count this as a loss on TikTok. And so I'm trying to do the best I can here on TikTok, but TikTok seems to, again, I don't think it is TikTok. I think it's something else. But that's okay. I think I'm just too awesome. Yeah, I read the community guidelines. I've read the community guidelines. I've read copyright material. I've been in the copyright space. I was a journalist for years. I know how this works. So I want to know when, because that will help me. Hi, Mitch. So everybody that's on YouTube, where I'm not restricted, for showing a video, freaking hour and 9 minutes in. Yeah, whoever said that, I agree with you, Arconis, 110%. Vine is definitely, yeah, more, I wish it was still around. There's a trailer for Mickey Mouse horror movie I meant. It looks so bad. Is that the Infestation 88 or the freaking Mickey? Yes, I agree 110%, Sonic. You just got favorited on that. I'm pretty upset about that. Like, to have them come after me, like, it's like saying, it's like being a referee. You're not a referee. You're my freaking coach. You're not like, you've been over the line. That's a foul. I'm like, tell me what it is. I want to know. I've had a similar problem when somebody smoked on camera in my life. Yeah, you can't control that, but it's like I understand that stuff happens. And, you know, I know that there's some streamers who go off camera and do that and come back on. And I can't even do that because my camera follows me now. But it's like, I'm sorry I get worked up about it, but it's like, I'm putting in a ton of effort, a metric ton. If you saw the video, the Mickey Mouse video, if you saw my office, what I've done to rearrange for this purpose, like all of the equipment that I've acquired for this purpose has been immense. And to get the feedback of like, you're doing it wrong, doesn't help. It doesn't help me at all. It tells me that, oh, I have to restart my stream. What, I have to sit here for another hour? For what? To be blocked again? Give me, like, I'm putting in the time and effort. And I need you, my agency, the people behind me to do the same. You got me a stream key after I streamed for 20 hours. That is awesome. I cannot thank you enough. You have been instrumental in me launching this thing. Now freaking help me. Don't tell me that I'm doing wrong without giving me sit me down. Let's go into Discord and talk about it. Show me my stats where I failed. Let's go through videos. I'm all for it because I'm trying to grow. And again, if somebody smokes on my stream, I get it. If I show copyright material, like I was asking other creators, like, hey, if I play this copyright material, I know it's going to be demonetized, but it's in the game. I get it. Oh, Jesus. I hate putting in 2 months of hard, solid work. And my feedback is, you're doing it wrong. It sucks. Okay. Oh, now that's a soapbox. Okay. It's called Mousetrap. I saw a mouse. At the end of this trailer, I saw a mouse, which was, that's the game. So, well, this is Pooh, Blood and Money. That was the one that they did. R-Radio, you're the best. I appreciate the consolation. Seriously, I do. Even if it's just that, like I hear your pain, that's awesome. That's what I need to hear because it's outrageous. I'm gonna save this section and send it in to people and be like, what am I supposed to do? Right? I'm trying. I'm like, my stream is not just me sitting there just like I'm doing dances. Why am I not popular? I'm like, I'm actively working my butt off to try to make this popular. I'm spending my own personal dollars to increase my setup so it's enjoyable to watch for folks. I want some of that back. Otherwise, it's like, why am I doing this on TikTok? Especially if they're like, you're just canceled. Because I right now, like nobody else has joined. It's Mitch has joined. That's the last person. So I am restricted on TikTok. Nobody else is coming in. And that's fine. But I need to know when that happens. I fight all the time trying to improve. Yeah, our radio, like I was shocked that you were new to the FTTV because you seemed really established. Like you're very, very competent on your streams. You're very, very, like you manage it like a radio station, like a DJ. I appreciate that. And again, everybody on YouTube and the other platforms, I'm sorry. I'm commiserating with another creator on the platform. Yeah. Again, even if it was October, like your streams are very competent, very well. Like, I mean, I've sat there and just let it play for like an hour. I enjoy it immensely. So, hey, now we got some people. It's Will. Welcome back. Okay. Bottom line. Let's go here. I agree, Sonic. Okay. It's called Mousetrap. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that right now, Arconis. I don't want to look up Mousetrap. We'll figure out the Mickey Mouse thing later. Going back to what I said earlier, Battle Tanks Global Assault 64 was awesome. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and you've talked about it in the past too. That's very cool. Might as well click on my link and check out the Genesis port. You know what? You are correct. That's what I'm going to do. Because again, that's what I do best. I ramble. All right, let's go back here. That's Arconis. Here we go. 22 minutes. No. 2023. Are you kidding? We're not going to watch 20 minutes of this, but this is amazing. I missed this. When did this come out? 8 days ago. Oh my God, this is big news. This is a big deal. This is very cool. Already starting off great. Already starting off great. Wow. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Whoa. I will watch the pole position. If you want to find it, Arconis, give me the link in the chat. That would be awesome. Are you kidding me? Hang on a sec. Okay. So our radio. People get upset about dropping numbers. I've never gotten over 25 in my life. Again, like your content will catch on. Like it will click eventually and you'll have like cut your teeth. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like Arconis and Real Sonic and Tim. Tim has like these people, some of them have given me money, which is amazing. Like I don't ask for it, but it's like they're supportive. Those 25 people or those 10 people or whatever are going to be the ones that stick with you and help you as you like get your legs underneath you because you've only been doing it since October. Like they're going to be instrumental in getting you more and more traction and more belief in what you're doing and in yourself. And so, yeah, like I'm doing this. Like I have 2 people on my stream. I don't care. Like it was just like the other night, it was just me and Sonic and I don't care. It's great. I enjoy interacting with the individuals. Hello, Miss Stefan. But it's also, thank you, Arconis. I'll pop that on after this. As long as I don't get banned. I hope I don't get banned. So hang on a sec. Let me do this. I want to get this as big as possible. So here's why this is a big deal. So here, our radio. You just do TikTok. And again, I will, as I said, I'll do my best to help in any regard I can. Here's why this is a big deal. So this is Sega Genesis. So this machine was from 1989? 1990. Okay. The game this is emulating, the game this is showcasing, was Game of the Year in 1997 on the original PlayStation. So that is at least 7 or 8 years after the Genesis. So this is, and that 7 or 8 years is like dog years. It's like seismic years. That 7 or 8 years is so much different than the 8 years from 2023 back to 1997, right? Like this is way different. Like the evolutionary leap here is astronomical. So the fact that they were able to get not only this many colors, this is what goes on in my brain. This is how nerdy I am, our radio, and everybody else here is like, what I'm looking at here is we're looking at sprites. These aren't 3D. These are sprites. These are like cells of animation. Each frame, each walk frame is like one picture. And so this looks like his walk cycle. Look at this. Walking and jumping and his hair movement, like that's very insane. I can't even imagine the number of character sprites for this. It's astronomical. Oh, got the slide and dude, this blows my mind. The music is definitely, because the music on the PlayStation version was CD audio, so real audio. So, but what I'm looking at here is absolutely bananas. Oh, and I actually do like this music. I like this music almost as much because it has that columns like Sega Genesis sound to it. Okay, hang on a sec. Is he going to go in the water? Let's see what the water looks like. Oh, wait, he's meeting death. He meets death here. Hang on a sec. Okay, death. Nice. Not bad. Okay, here's the other thing. The sheer amount of like space that you had available to work with. Like it's not like you could do full-on audio without compromise. Like your audio and your video are going through the same CPU. Like they're using the same bus, like the same pathways. So that's why there's like all these tricks going on where you'd see like in old NES games and Atari games, like the characters would flash because they couldn't show like in a y-axis, they couldn't show 3 characters at the same time. Oh my God, I just did it again. Stop zooming in on my... Here. I don't even know how to do this. Whatever. Good Lord. It's driving me crazy. I got to stop that zoom in. 1 second. Get out of here. Stop zooming in on my face. Nobody wants to see that. Come on. And I'm going to turn that tracking off. How do I turn the tracking off? To whatever. I don't want to do the hand stuff anymore. The hand stuff scares me. Yeah, so I'm impressed. So many different things here. Just because it's astronomical what these developers are doing, because you shouldn't be able to do this. I didn't see any blinking yet. Like, often that's a sign of like limitations. You would make something disappear, like alternate frames would disappear. The blinking is definitely off. Again, this is light years beyond what I thought would be possible. Oh, takes a bone to the back. The old bone to the back. Okay. So they don't fall apart in the same way. Again, every critique I'm saying here means nothing, because it's beyond belief what they're able to do. And oh my God. That's all new too. I don't think those characters are in the game, are they? I don't remember those. Oh, and they even got the freaking... Oh, this is crazy. This isn't the... Oh, I should know what this one is. Oh, oh, get him! Get him! Come on, you gotta do it! Oh, nice dodge. Come on, you can finish him off. He should burst into flames. Look at those windows breaking out. Alchemy. That's what it is, the Alchemy Laboratory. This is beyond awesome. Sonic, I'm shocked over this thing. Do they have the library? Oh my God, this is crazy. I'm going to watch this all later. Look at all of the colors at one time. Holy crap. Oh, this is one of my favorite tracks in the whole game. Holy moly. I can't get over this. Oh, Medusa heads. The game's terrible. Why would they even reproduce this game? They should have, if they had the chance, they should have taken out the freaking Medusa heads. They had a chance to make it great and they didn't. Unreal. This is unreal. This is unbelievable. I'm shocked. Hey, man. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. I'm going to... So here, hang on a sec. Saturn Symphony of the Night. Come on. Saturn Symphony of the Night patch. Ready? So this is 1 year ago, right? But hang on a sec. 13 hours ago. Come on, where is it? 21 hours ago. Saturn. This is just in the last day. Symphony of the Night gets a new version 8 hours ago, NeoGAF. So this is the Saturn version.
Everybody, welcome back to Video Game Esoteric. I got a...
Oh, I love Video Game Esoteric.
All of the enhanced... Also a huge...
I subscribe to this channel. This is that wolf fight from before. You'll see the difference. This is the... Look at this. It's so much more advanced. But again, it's like... We're talking about 9 years difference. I'm blown away. I cannot wait to download that. I am playing that. I'm hopefully going to play it this week, if not this weekend. Okay. I know, Curtis, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to it. You just work... It is Borderlands. This is the new Borderlands for Sega Saturn. Gosh. I love it. Yes. Oh, we're all being blown away by what we're seeing right now. Like, this is this is what you just missed, is that they just did a, oh, that's me. Where is it? Did we just close it? I think we did. We did. Someone took Symphony of the Night or Borderlands and ported it to the Sega Genesis, or is porting it. And it's like, This to me is like mind-blowing. This would be like if Halo, if they put Halo, a good version of Halo on the PlayStation 1, I would think, right? Yeah. Like a fully functioning version of Halo on PlayStation 1. That's how big this is to me. Like, unbelievable. So what we've been told is that there is a new... We saw the Mickey Mouse horror game that's going to be released. We saw that already. Now we're going to go into the big thing, which is pole position commercial from 1983. If I can find it. Why can't I find you? What, are you kidding me? Pop this dang chat out. Pop out chat. Perfect. There. Okay. So now we're going to watch. These are so dumb. So dumb. This is a nerdy family. This is like, he's wearing a bow tie. I bet it's Saturday and he's wearing a bow tie. So bad. These commercials are nuts. Hey!
Yes? You look like a real jerk.
Oh, you aren't kidding. They come hard. Hard. Are you kidding? This is... Pulls up next to this car that is driving, calls the guy a jerk. You look like...
Corporate executive.
He's a corporate executive? God dang it. This is hilarious.
Yes? You look like a real jerk. Well, I am a corporate executive.
He leans into it. Oh, that's the best. He leans into it. He's like, you look like a real jerk. I am a corporate executive. It's like, yes, I agree 100%. You look like a jerk. Oh, yeah, you got me there, buddy. And she's backing him up like, he is a real jerk.
You look like a real jerk. Well, I am a corporate executive.
He stops exciting things from happening.
This is a great ad. Holy cow. He stops exciting things from happening. 1983 is getting... So this is pole position. So this is Atari. They're slamming themselves. This is amazing.
So what you doing? Well,
So what you doing?
He stops exciting things from happening.
so what you doing? Well, Muffy, Buffy, Biff Jr. and I are going on our Sunday drive. Oh, no, you're...
Who's the other kid? Muffy? Oh, okay. So Muffy Buffy. Okay. Whew. I thought his wife was named Muffy Buffy. Muffy Buffy. Neil, keep watching. Okay. I'm going to watch this whole thing. I'll stop. I'm going to watch this whole thing. I'm going to go. I'm going to do this.
You're not. You're going to play pole position.
They're all dead. I just killed my mom.
This way, Clarence. Aw, too bad. Having a good time? Atari's pole position. It'll turn your eyeballs into steel-belted radials.
Dear Lord. So when you talk to your children, let them know that the 80s were the cocaine era. Like there was massive amounts of cocaine to be had in the 80s. It wasn't just Scarface. It was everywhere. This ad is proof positive that everybody in this agency was out of their mind. Just coked up out of their brains. This is crazy.
So what you doing?
So what you doing? A couple call outs is, first off, everybody dies. Yeah, you know what? I have seen this commercial. It is completely, I remember this intro and I remember the car going through the billboard. I don't remember, like, this is so good. This I would have recorded and had for posterity. This is like one of the best ads for retro gaming. So the person yelling at him, was it God? because the God hand comes down. Like, I don't understand. They're like pitching this. Yeah, I absolutely remember pole position. It did not look this. It was not this exciting. I assure you, pole position in the Atari 2600 was not this exciting. Period. This is insane. So, okay, here's the pitch. They're like, all right, so this family's driving down the road, and they're just a bunch of jerks, you know, like CEO types. And it's just a normal family, you know, like a freaking jerk and his jerk wife and his 2 jerk kids in the back seat. And then we're like, I bet you freaking don't like even cool things like racing. And then we have a freaking, like a Formula One or freaking Indy race, just take off. And then the hand of God comes down and picks up the car and shakes them all out. And they all get dumped out of their gremlin. And they get trapped into vehicles. And then they systematically kill each other in a street race. Okay, so it shows, I know you can't see it because it's in the worst graphic format of all time. The Atari 5200, I believe is what this says, graphics shown. This is definitely not the Atari 2600. This is insane. Okay, so they're showing now the highest fidelity version of the game, and it still looks like this. Oh, it doesn't look like, it does not explode like that. So now the CEO, who we're now rooting for, he takes things away from people, but now he's like having the time of his life. And that is like the greatest. What happens here? It says, make way, Clarence. So who's Clarence? Is Clarence the CEO? He's dead. The CEO is now dead. He's dead. No, he's still alive. Who's Clarence? We don't care. We named every one of these drivers in the board meeting. And now we're tripping. Everybody's tripping out. So we have the cokeheads and we have the acid folks. So Clarence is another driver, just was killed for the folly of this family. That makes a ton of sense. This is the greatest commercial for video. This should go down in the archives as what games were like in the 80s. This is exactly what it felt like to play pole position on the Atari 5200. Absolutely mental. It'll turn you into a... No, it will not. That was before they had to put disclaimers. This will not turn your eyeballs into steel-belted radios. All right. So ridiculously awesome. Hey! Stop. Don't do it again. That's the greatest thing ever. Okay. So that is the video. That's perfect. Pole position commercial is hilarious. You win, Arconis. I doubted you before. It is absolutely hilarious. And you know what? Since we have Real Sonic here, I'm going to tell you something, that you probably don't remember. The Sega Saturn commercials were some of the greatest commercials because it's late 90s, but it was like a refined, like whereas the 80s were the Coke era, the 90s were the psychedelic, but refined, the cognac psychedelic era. And so the Sega Saturn Theater of the Mind, Sega Saturn Theater of the Eye. I apologize. And I want to say, don't do this. I don't want to see your Theater of the Eye. Okay. All right. So we just watched a crazy ad from the 80s. This is a crazy ad from the 90s for the Sega Saturn. Let's see if you remember this. This is an awesome ad. And it's a series of ads, but this might be all of them. We'll see. But I love this ad. So, okay, hang on a sec. Whoa. So modern developers have been utilizing bank switching. It can be considered a way of extending address space. Oh, Sonic, you've been answering the questions all along. I've missed out. You are so smart. That is correct. You are 100% correct. Neil, keep watching at 0 to 100. He keeps exciting things from happening. Has Been Hotel. Forsaken Remastered. I used to play Forsaken. I love that game. what was the one that you were in a Descent? I used to play Descent as well on Nintendo 64. Okay, here we go. I hope Sonic is still here because this is big. This is for him.
Rods and cones report to the orbital socket.
How nice. We're trimming the toenails. What's that?
I actually think that... Is that the guy from Tenacious D? Is that Kyle from Tenacious D? Anybody, any Tenacious D fans here? Come on, where are you? Oh, maybe, maybe not. He looked like Kyle from Tenacious D for a second, but we'll take a look. We'll see. All right, here we go. This is a great ad.
Optic nerve. This is the brain. What's going on down there?
The eardrum's going off! Go get help! We're having a breakdown, we're having a breakdown, we're having a breakdown, having a breakdown, we're having a breakdown, having a breakdown.
What else can go wrong?
Surgeon Synapse on line 2. It's the sphincter.
What is going on up there?
So, the eyes couldn't handle it. The rods and cones couldn't process it. Then the eardrum was going off. The mental the cerebral cortex is like, the eardrum went off. Then God's like, the brain's like, what else is going on? And the sphincter is acting up. So that's ad 1.
Welcome to the theater of the eye. 500,000 polygons a second.
Let me see.
16 million colors.
Me.
Wreak some havoc in your head.
Oh!
So the brain cells wanted more, like they were trying to seep out their eyes.
To the theater
They're
of
drilling
the
holes
eye.
into the eyes.
Real sports.
Keep it down a little.
Real fast.
Optic nerve here. I am gonna need some help.
Real painful.
Sega.
Saturn.
What are adrenaline doing to the eyeballs? That's killer. It's terrifying. Anyways, that's the Sega Saturn ads. Apparently, the shock value home said that was the PlayStation. The PlayStation. Okay, Saturn. The Saturn commercials were also some of the most controversial to be released. Many parents had complained about the adult content and gore. I do remember some of the Sega ads were very obtuse, like the print ads. Hello, LHT. Thank you for the good games. You are awesome. LHT, seriously, you've been with me from the get-go. I love it. I don't know how much longer I'll be on TikTok with things went pretty bad today. I was not very happy with not very happy. Anyways, but I appreciate you always being there for me. You're awesome. You're killer. Apparently, the shock value of some ads proved to be too much for some. Forsaken Remastered is a good purchase for me. Yeah, so here's the thing. We just played the 3DO. Oh God, it's 10:23. Here's the thing. I now can play PlayStation 3, which has a bunch of PlayStation 1 games on it. I have the PlayStation 2. So I have PlayStation 2 with backwards compatibility, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, all here, all right here next to my machine. Then I have the 3DO, which I've played already. I've got the Dreamcast. I've got the Xbox One with like 20,000 freaking retro games on it. I've got an Xbox development station. Hang on. I mentioned Dreamcast. Oh, and I have a Nintendo 64. And I'm going to get my GameCube out. So that's the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my GameCube here. So I'm going to have all of those games. Now that I've got this going, Okay, apparently the shock was too much. Okay, great. I didn't miss any chats. Hey, our radio, thank you so much. Seriously, I had a great conversation with you tonight. Really looking forward to catching your next stream. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for sticking it out too. You're killer. Awesome. So how are you affording your mixing stuff? You have 2 ex-wives. Yeah. If I have any hand-me-down stuff, I'll give it to you because seriously, that's got to be tough. Holy moly. Oh, good Lord. Anyways, have a great night, our radio. Awesome. So, yeah, so I now have all of these game systems set up. So the next step is this. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Where is it? It's right here. You can do it. Don't make me a liar, you jerk. There it is. This is the next step. And you're like, what's this? What am I looking at? I'll show you what you're looking at. And stop with that attitude. That attitude's very bad. Hang on. Oh God, I gotta loosen this up. Oh, okay, ready? Oh God, it's out of control. It's loose. All right, this is the next evolution. Wait, what the hell happened to you? Come back here. I'm right here. You see me? Perfect. This is the next evolution of my channel right here. I'm going to go through, just like I went through those boxes of game stuff, of, what is it called? The comics. I went through the comics. Oh my God, will you stop it? Will you stop it? Just come back and look at me. Oh, no doubt. Real Sonic, it is true. 6 kids? Dear Lord. Listen, our radio, if I had 2 ex-wives and 6 kids, I would be living that pole position life. Fast. Look for the hand of God, drive around until you find a CEO, jump in his car, get thrown into a Formula One, and then just drive right through the freaking... No, I can't imagine streaming with all of that going on. Yeah, it gives me far more respect for what you're doing because jeepers criminy. I'd be probably far more inebriated if I had 6 kids. I can't. I got 2 kids, 2 dogs, 2 lizards, a cat in this house, and already I'm about to lose my cord. So anyways, the next thing I'm doing here is this. I'm going to be going through games that I have a ton of retro games. Like, we'll just do this one. Hang on. Did it follow me? It did. Oh my God, it's so cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, I can flip this around. I will do that. Hang on a sec. Can I do that? Where's my flip? Where's my screen flippity flu? There it is. Rotate it. Perfect. So, a lot of you might remember this, the electronic quarterback. I actually played this on my Madden video, and I crushed it. Oh, whatever. But I'll be going through a ton of these. And this is just the original Nintendo Game & Watch from Japan. And so let's get this out of here. Not the new ones. These aren't the ones that they re-released. These are the originals. So this is from what year? Let's see. These are straight from Japan. And these were purchased in Japan. Ah, well, there's no date on this, is there? Huh. Did they not put dates on these in Japan? Apparently they did not. This warranty shall only be valid within Japan. Well, I guess you can't use it anywhere else. Well, I guess the date's not on this, is it? Mickey Mouse? How did they get the copyright on that? Okay. Oh, here we go. 1981. So this is from, like, this is the stuff I'm going to be going through. Do I have the Zelda one? Let's see. I have a Donkey Kong. I have a Donkey Kong 2. I have the octopus. I've never heard of this Zelda. What is this Zelda you're talking about? Sounds made up. I don't think there is a Zelda. I hate when people try to make me look like an idiot on my streams. If there was a game called Zelda, I would have heard of it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I have Legends of Zelda. I don't think I have. I might. I don't know. Because these were bequeathed to us. My father-in-law used to work in Japan. And he got these while he was in Japan. So he wasn't buying them for... he was not buying these to play. He was like our radio. He's like, if it comes on my game system, I'll play it. But I don't think he got Zelda. But I don't know. Maybe it is up there. Maybe there is a Zelda up there. And I'll play it and I'll crush everybody. But all of these, this is the kind of stuff I'll be showcasing on these streams. So if that's something you're interested in, great, because that's what I'll be doing. Look at this camera. Look at this old Logitech piece of crap. Who needs it? My camera can stalk me while I sleep now. My camera can follow me into the bathroom and does. Please call the police. Help me. My camera's following me everywhere. I'm trying to get away from... Please, everything's great, camera. Everything's great. I'll do whatever you want. I'll stop with the copyright stuff. Okay, I got away from them. You're not going to follow me now? You just gave up on the bit? Okay, perfect. That's perfect. I appreciate it. Anyways, that is awesome. So you are correct, Sonic. TikTok is really driving... It's what is the Fortnite term? Grinding my gears. To think I actually owned a Mario one during the 8-bit era. Where have 40 years gone? Well, you think about it. We just watched Castlevania from 25. Wait, no, shoot. 98? So what is that? 26 years ago. The Saturn version just get an update yesterday. And that's amazing. That's 25 years. So you only have 15. So what happened to those 15 years? That equals 40, 25 and 15. So let's say it's really not that long. But yeah, dude, here's the thing. This is the one thing I really enjoy going through because, and I don't know if it's the same with you, but for me, like a lot of my life, I can get that camera off me. I don't need to see two cameras. So the one thing in my life that has been constant is games. And so I have a ton of gaming, how do I say this? Memories that are tied to points in time. So I know when my daughter was born and my son was born based on consoles of that time period. I know that sounds ridiculous. Hello, LHC. So what happened with TikTok? I'm confused. Oh, sorry. Good Lord. That seemed like a very dramatic pan. It wasn't meant to be. It's just this thing keeps zooming in on my face because I keep putting my hands up. Stop zooming in on my face, for God's sakes. You say, what happened with TikTok? It's less dramatic when it does it. Dun, dun, dun. Here's what happened with TikTok. So TikTok's a variable. Stream key has been very helpful. So when I first started, you remember more than anybody because you were the very first person to subscribe to me because I could not get chats to be like you could only chat if you were subscribed. Remember that? That was variable 1. Got over that hump. So that's fine. Then I wound up like getting on board with everything. I was in 3 meetings. Like I only had to attend one FTTV meeting, but I attended all 3. Like I attended 3 in a row just so I could talk and find more people to network with on Discord. I'm putting in my time. I want to let them know that I'm here, trying to lighten the mood. And so, Sonic, was it 2 nights ago? It may have been New Year's. It was just yesterday. So what happens is I start the stream, and I can't get TikTok to go. I can't get TikTok to start. It won't accept my key. So I reach out to FTTV and I'm like, I didn't stream on the 31st, and I streamed early on the 30th. Has my 3 days elapsed? Do I have to get another key? Do I have to do the 7-day thing again? I was curious because I didn't know if I had missed the 3-day window for stream keys. So I reached out on Discord. The comments back were not very informative, but I solved the problem on my own. So I figured out the problem, and effectively I had to re-enter all the stream keys. Like, I had to reset the entire system. So my entire system had to be reset to let TikTok work again. That's no problem. Now, here we are, just 1 day later. And I'm streaming for an hour, a solid hour. And everybody's having a good time. We're all dancing. Matt, if you want a stream key, like, are you with FTTV? I think you are, right? You have to be. I'll let you let me know if you're with FTTV, because you should get a stream key. You've streamed well enough to get a stream key. Like, you're exactly where I was. Oh, you're not yet? I'll set you up. I'll get you set up with them. They'll get you a stream key in 7 to 10 days. That's what you need, 100%. Yes. So Sonic was there. Sonic knows where I'm coming. So here's the thing. So yesterday, you're very big. You look like the Mega Bloks version of the real Sonic when it's that big. This is the Lego version of real Sonic. This is the Mega Bloks version of real Sonic. Let's make you a Lego version. So yesterday, we'll get you set up. Seriously. Message me on TikTok or Discord or wherever. Just freaking get in touch with me. We'll get you a key. No problem. Because you stream enough to do it. And you need it. If you're doing Twitch and TikTok and YouTube or whatever, it's good for that. So LHT, if you're still here, I'm sorry. I'm all over the board. So yesterday I tried to stream, and I had to restart 3 times in order to get TikTok to work. And when it did, it reverted back to where people could not comment. So I'm frustrated, right? I've been streaming for now 2 months straight. And I'm having this more than 2 months, since October. So I'm not a noob. I know what I'm doing. I do the same thing. It's a process. And now it's not working. And now it's reverted back. So I'm like, did they make a change on January 1st? That was my immediate thought. Okay, all keys have been reversed. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good comment. I'll get right to that. So here's the thing. Yeah, now people can comment. But here's the thing. I'm like, what did I do wrong on TikTok? What's going on with TikTok? That was yesterday. Had to restart 3 times. People couldn't comment. Boom. So today, and I had to solve the problem myself, by the way. So when I start today, I'm like making sure I do everything step by step, making sure it happens right. But I had to reset everything like I did on the 1st. I had to reset all of the sign-ins so they could sign in, so my RTMP stream key could work. I go stream for a solid hour. Everybody's having a great time. I'm communicating with everybody. I'm talking all the time to my people on, even on, X, Twitch, Twitter. I'm talking to them. I'm talking to everybody. Then freaking our radio comes in here. We have a great conversation. It's awesome. I'm talking to the people, other creators that are in the network. An hour and 9 minutes in, FTTV comes into my stream and says, you're not allowed to show videos in your stream. You're being restricted. That is it. That is how they come in. No hi, how do you do? No nice reach around, no rusty trombone, nothing. I think those are all business terms. I think that every one of those I said is a marketing term. If there's an innuendo for it, I don't know what those are. I'm using the marketing terminologies. So just curse. Terse. Curt. Curse. That's those 2 words mixed together. So I was like, wait, what? I'm being restricted. Now here's the deal. I've been on for an hour and 9 minutes. I'm like engaging with everybody. We're having a good time. The first thing is you're being restricted. And I'm like, why? And they're like, you can't show copywritten content. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm showing a trailer for a freaking game. Hi, Zilla. One of my favorite creators on TikTok, Zilla. I might not be on TikTok very much longer because I'm about to punch everybody in the face. But I do love Zilla. Great creator. Absolutely follow him. So here's the deal. I now am like, why am I being restricted? The thing is like, the person on FTTV says it's in the guidelines. And I'm like, so you're being restricted. You're not allowed to show this. It's in the guidelines. Nothing like to explain where I went wrong. Nothing to explain what I'm doing wrong. And I'm like, this is not copyright infringement. I'm showing a trailer. In fact, this is marketing. This is what TikTok wants me to do. Like, I'm not showing a pre-recorded video. That's in the guidelines. Maybe you should read the freaking guidelines. So I'm getting angry on my stream to FTTV's person who's not been very helpful. So I'm like, here's what I need from you. Tell me where I'm being restricted. Because it wasn't just at this point. Like, I've been playing games that have songs in them. I've been doing it for an hour and 9 minutes. I've actually asked questions about this. And you tell me I'm wrong. And Sonic nailed it. All they do is like, all FTTV has done here is thrown a penalty flag out, said, restart your stream at an hour and 9 minutes, restart your stream, penalty. But I'm like, you're not the fucking official. You're my coach. And I just swore. So now I'm canceled. But that's the thing. They're not helping me. They're telling me what I did wrong. And I'm like, they're not even telling me what I did wrong. They're just throwing penalty flags out. I'm like, help me. So I on the stream, I called them out and said, freaking show me the results. Show me, like, go through my stream. I know you have I saw it. I saw it in the training sessions. You can see second by second where engagement drops off. Tell me where. Tell me at what point. What did I say? What did I show? What did I do? Because at an hour and 9 minutes is the first time I showed that trailer. That's not where I got cut off. I'm like, you're saying that I got restricted for showing copywritten content. I didn't. That's not why I got restricted. I got restricted for another reason. And I think the reason I got restricted, just to be honest, LHT, just to be honest to anybody who's still on TikTok, I think I got restricted. Now my brain is thinking like this. You ready? Hey, YouTube, you're going to love this because this is how my brain thinks. Why am I having such trouble with TikTok? Why am I having trouble logging in with the stream key? FTTV's like, oh, we give out these stream keys. We're like the only agency. We're one of the only agencies that has the stream key. But why? Like, where are the stream keys coming from? What are the restrictions on these stream keys? Are these bootleg stream keys? Are these stream keys legit? Are these stream keys going through a proxy? What is happening with these stream keys? Why do we have them? Because when I start up on TikTok and it fails, or I start up in TikTok and have to re-enter the key, or I start up in TikTok and have to redo the whole setup, that tells me that like something's not clicking, something's not igniting, something's not like, if you're talking about like API calls, that handshake's not happening. So I have to do it 3 times. I did it 3 times yesterday. So that tells me like these keys may not be great. These keys may not be legit. They probably are. I'm not saying, I'm just throwing it out there. This is how my brain thinks. My brain thinks that the fact of the matter is where I'm like, you have all of this data on me that you're not sharing, but you're saying that I could lose my thing. And it's like, this relationship's not very even, like we're not on even footing by any stretch. And so when I need help or I have problems, they're like, oh, you have to stream for another 7 to 10 days. Why? Why do I have to go through the stream key process again? If you're an agency, you should have the ability to be like, no, they're legit. We can. It's like a contract. It's like a contract relationship with an athlete. It's like, you should be vested in my success. And the reason I'm going with you is either you're going to be managing my money or managing my career or managing something. But right now you're just handing me a key that might be bunk to begin with, and I'm giving you 30% of whatever earnings I get. So I'm a little bit like, that's where my brain is. It could be all wrong, but I don't feel warm and fuzzy like I did at the start. And that didn't take long. That took 3 months. So TikTok subscribers can use copyrighted images for their profile. Yes, when a streamer uses public domain content, yes. The thing is like, it's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. It's like, what are the rules? Oh my God, dear Lord, I did not mean to make a zoom in. Will you stop zooming in on my face? This is the funniest camera in the world. I love it. This camera is like, I think he's trying to make a point. I think this is a very special episode of Blossom. But how do I know if I have AIDS? Okay. Anyways, bottom line, sorry, I don't have AIDS anymore. I don't think. I wouldn't know. I haven't gone to the doctor in 20 years. But here's the thing. The stream key is like integral to what I do. TikTok is not. TikTok was big for me early because I got like tons of views. I got like a couple 100,000 views on a couple of videos. And I'm like, whoa, this is amazing, this platform. But it's all a rope-a-dope where they're just like, oh yeah, you get a lot of big views and you get a good audience. But now that they've turned dials starting in May of last year, when the thing that happened in the hearings in Congress, they started making adjustment to dials. Now my videos don't do more than 200-300 views. Whereas before they were doing like 3,000-4,000 views per. And so now it's like, oh, you have to advertise for your thing. Oh, you're going to run out if you don't advertise. If you don't use this coupon, you're going to run out. And before it was 20% off the whole ad. Now it's 20% off up to $10. So it's like, it's all trying to siphon you into this ecosystem. So I don't need TikTok at a certain point. I just need people. So I'm going to try to go where the people are most, like, I love you guys. LHT, you're awesome. Like Progressive Geek, who's not even here, phenomenal. Our radio, awesome. This whatever, this Borderlands guy is really cool too. Like, you guys are all cool. And that's who I want to bring over. I don't know how to do it. I'm not going to say, what you should do is you should get on Twitch. You should get on YouTube. But eventually I'm going to consolidate all this stuff because I don't want to be fighting TikTok. I just want to be showing off my stuff. And I don't want to feel like, I don't want penalty flags being thrown on me for whatever reason, because I'm investing so much time, effort, and energy into rebuilding this whole thing so I can show this easier, faster, whatever. And I don't want to be like, oh, gotta restart. Like that. I need better feedback than that. I need commensurate feedback to the effort that I'm putting in. Anyway, someone else please chime in. There are 5 of us here. But I'm the only one here. Wait, there are 5 of us. But so yeah, on another platform. Oh my God, I got 70. Jim. Oh, Jim Valley's here. Jeepers, the king of recovery. By the way, if anybody doesn't follow Jim Valley, please do. He's on YouTube. He's also on Twitter. He's also on all the major platforms. Jim Valley I've known for years. Out of Seattle. He was, I think you were my first interview. Like, you interviewed me for Game Crazy or something, for video games in 1999 or 2000. I don't know if you're a Como or wherever you were in Seattle, but now Jim is massive in the wrestling community. Jim Valley has a wrestling podcast. He's on every weekend. He's tethered in. Oh my God, that was Jim Valley. Wait, no. Hang on a sec. Yes, the king of recovery. Jim Valley is the effing king of recovery. Oh my God, it's too zoomed in. Anyways, Jim Valley, follow him. If you like wrestling, you'll be amazed that this guy is now in my stream. Wait, you're in Portland? Wait, why are you in Wait, are you in Portland now? You don't live in Portland. Wait, what? You're killing me. If there's an event in Portland and you're here in Portland and I didn't know about it, or if you live in Portland, I'm going to punch myself. Anyways, Jim Valley, awesome. I'm super shocked. If anybody's here on YouTube, Absolutely check him out. Check out his podcast. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out what he does. It's absolutely amazing. And he is the effing king of recovery. I do not have that shirt on. Oh, I have this stupid whatever game. I don't even know what this is. Hang on. Space Channel whatever. It's a freaking dumb game. Has nothing. I'm sure it was like on the Genesis or something. I can't remember. When were you in Portland for Christmas? I missed it. Oh, I would have said hi. Yes, I figured you were up in Seattle still, like up in that area. I didn't think you were down here. I didn't know you were down here. Next time you come down, especially if it's wrestling related, let me know. Anthony would love to see you because Anthony is a big fan as well. That's a big funny story too. I've been on a podcast with a guy for 20 years, a guy named Anthony Ernst. He's a freaking awesome guy. Yes, Jim Valley is wrestling and video games. He's a well-rounded character. I've been on a podcast with a guy for 20 years, Anthony Ernst. I've known him forever. Almost a family friend, like where he comes over for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And Anthony's like, one day he's like, how do you know Jim Valley? I'm like, oh, geez, Jim Valley. I'd known him forever. Yeah, he interviewed me back in he's like, he interviewed you. What for? I'm like, for Game Crazy or something. Like, I think Travis Box introduced us. I can't remember how we got connected, but you interviewed me for something for Game Crazy. He's like, can you introduce me to him? I'm like, yes, I can introduce you to him. What the frick is happening? I had no idea. And because Anthony's massive into wrestling. Anthony is huge into all kinds of wrestling, from All Japan Pro Wrestling to freaking Giant Cram to across the board. ECW. He introduced me to ECW. Anthony is very much wrestling incarnate. And he's like, Jim Valley's huge in wrestling. And I'm like, what? I had no idea. Like, I've known Jim for 20 years and I've known Anthony for 20 years. And Anthony's like, oh my God, this guy's a huge person in wrestling. And then I had no idea Jim had this alternate personality, but it's massive. This is like, how did I not know Jim Valley was this big person in wrestling so now it's like, oh my God. And then, he proved himself to be the king of recovery, like of all time. He's gone through. Yes, it was the original launch of the Xbox. So that's amazing. So, I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at all this conversation going on. Look at all this liking on the freaking TikTok. Listen, no matter where I go, I want to be connected with every one of Yin's folks because you guys are awesome. This is my core crew on TikTok, which you guys don't. You can see it on the screen. Everybody on TikTok, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch, follow Jim Valley. That's number one. Number two, big deal. We've got Real Sonic is going to be going to CES. Now, listen, the only thing I want Real Sonic to figure out is how to cure AIDS. No, here's what I want. Sorry. That's the last time. It's the bit. It's 3 times. I'm not doing that anymore. Real Sonic is going to be at CES this year. Oh my God, it's zooming in. It's not that I didn't do that one. I think it's when I do this. It is. Okay, when I do this, it zooms in. Does it zoom out when I do that? Oh my God, it gets in closer. I gotta do that. Oh my God, do I have to do that every time? That's dumb. I gotta turn that off. Travis Box connected us. I interviewed you at Game Crazy on the launch of the first Xbox and probably other stuff. I know, yeah, you interviewed me a couple times, but it was my first interview with a radio station. Was that one in 90? I think, well, for games. It was my first interview where I wasn't like in a police lineup or wasn't being questioned for sexual assault. You know, it's just a standard interview. I've got to. Hang on a sec. How do you turn gestures off? Hang on a sec. Okay, hang on a sec. Hang on. I'm doing it. No, stop. Okay, I'll do that later. I don't know how to do this. No, I do know how to do it. Hang on. There it is. I got it. I turned it off. Oh, that's great. I did it. Okay, and this stops the human trafficking. This stops human trafficking That's all you have to do, people. Just put your hand up. There's no more human trafficking. Okay, so here's the thing. They're all off. I turned them all off. Hello. Shut up, everybody. I'm on a live stream. This is extremely important. I'm a huge TikTok, YouTube personality. Everybody, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassed. Oh, it's awful. Oh, my gosh. I'm huge in this. I've got 5 people right now waiting on my every word. It's amazing. It's my kids' friends. Sorry. I love embarrassing my son. That is the greatest thing about being a parent. And our radio knows it 6 times over that you can embarrass your kids. Oh, it's the greatest thing in the world. Every time they didn't clean up the room, every time there's been dishes in the sink, every time there's clothes where you told them not to put clothes, every time you open up the washer and there's been a load in there for 3 days that smells like mildew. Oh, I just think about how I'm going to embarrass him the next time I see his friends. Oh, my heart flutters just thinking about it. Yeah, exactly. Jim Valley calls it. I'm like so it's still following me, but it's not going to zoom in when I do this. I could do that all day. I love it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get this off of here. What was I talking about prior to this? I was talking about something. CES. So, Real Sonic's going to be at CES. He's not live reporting. He's there because of Double Plus, but he's under no obligation to do anything. But what I'd really like is if there is something there that you want to talk about or you see that you're really excited about, please. See, even your Pooch is complaining about TikTok. He hates it. Pooch hates TikTok. But yeah, so when you're there, Sonic, the one thing I do want you to check out is there are a couple haptic feedback. So I don't know if you do much VR or AR or whatever, but the haptic feedback stuff is always super cool. So that's like where you be like the touch stuff. So there's a lot of military applications. So you'll see a lot of military or like military focus, like guns, but they're not guns. They're like PVC that replicate guns because they don't put guns on the floor. But when you have the VR headset on, you can feel the haptic feedback. But they also have the body suits and things like that. That is super cool. And they have the gloves too. So the gloves get the haptic feedback so you can feel stuff. I highly recommend, if you can check those things out, do. I'd love to hear any of your feedback on that. Jim Valley says, hang on. Get out of here, you. I have a vintage Centipede. Wait, seriously? You have a vintage Centipede arcade game and a 4-player WrestleFest. Oh, shoot, get out. And a Simpsons Data. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I have no pinball machines, but I do have. You can't even see it. Tabletop Miss Pac-Man, which I'm going to get rid of because it doesn't have the speed-up version. But yes, I love those old arcade games. How is your Centipede trackball holding up? I used to have more, but I sold them. What else did you have? You didn't happen to have our radio. My son worked in a restaurant. His boss would have my TikTok on the. Oh my God, that's the greatest. Oh, that would be so awesome. Our radio, that would be so cool to. Oh, me? Oh yeah, you should just put it on the television. You have a big screen? You have your son come around the corner and see yourself on TikTok. Dad, no! That's hilarious. Hang on a sec. This is the game I played a couple weeks back. 1 second. It's right here. But I can just go over here with them. I got to get a longer cord for that headset. Here we go. Oh. Wait, I lost you. Perfect. Dragon Slayer, anybody? Anybody like Dragon Slayer? This should still work, right? I think it does. I didn't break it. Should still play. Come on. You know what to do. Digital Leisure. They don't do great with. It has this whole thing. Give me a second. Come on. Kick in there. Turn on. Don't make me look stupid. Come on. Give it up. There it is.
Dragon's Lair. a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair
So,
princess from the clutches of an evil dragon.
Anybody remember this one?
You control the actions of a daring adventurer.
Nobody?
His way through the castle of a dark wizard who has installed.
Well, I turned it off. No, I played this on a stream. I was terrible at it. And I should be able to. Hang on a sec. 1 second. What am I talking about? What am I doing? This is craziness. This is crazy. This is why I did all this stuff. This is why I busted my butt. Get over here, camera. My camera just wants to... This is why I did all of this. So I can just plug this little USB cable in. I could turn the dang thing on. Don't turn off, computer. Cancel. Ready? Watch this nonsense. If it should work. Right? There it is. It's upside down for real. Jerk. Perfect. Will it work?
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to
Wait.
rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring
No?
finding his way
No sound? Get out of here. Come on.
who has exploited the treacherous monsters and outfits.
I guess not.
In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair.
It works like a regular Dragon's Lair machine.
Adventurer, your quest awaits.
So it works just like a regular. Insert coins. All right. It does cost 50 cents. They're very tiny. The coins are very, very small. Here we go. Yes, I was very, very good at this game. Oh, thanks, our radio. Here we go. Oh, for God's sakes. The first room? I'm going to die in 2 rooms, aren't I? Whoa. Oh my God, these are like long levels right at the gate. Huh? Huh? Oh. I remember this so much. Yes, he's going to die over and over in this one too. We're almost done. We're almost out of this. Hello, Mr. Mondo. Welcome aboard. And then he goes, ah! Got it. Got it. Dude, I got a great story. Jim, if you're up for it, go. Okay. Oh, shoot. This is the one I died at every stupid time. I got to figure that one out. Oh, shoot. Ah! I did it. Okay, our radio. I'm thinking. Hang on a sec. I got one more death in me here. One more death. I got a great story. Oh shoot! This level. That's fine. What? I thought it was my last guy. All right, I'm dead. super dead, forever dead. All right, that's good. I'm glad you all got to see that. Got to watch me die. That's what I'm here for. All right. Can I get back, please? Turn you off. There we go. Okay. Here's the story, Jim. I wasn't Mr. Moneybags. I was a poor kid. Don Bluth is a legend. His art, Secret of Nim. I just did an upscaling of Secret of Nim last year. It's one of my favorite things to upscale old artwork, old cellular artwork. So you'll see that too. But here's the thing. I used to deliver newspapers, and I would go to this place called Paul's Pizza and play arcade games. So I'd deliver newspapers. I'd be right at the edge of town, and I'd just hop over a creek and go play arcade games. Well, my mom did not like that I went to this pizza place because she thought all the squids, hoods, what are they called? Squidlies, hoods, what do they call them? Punks, smokers, what I can't remember what they call them. Anyways, my mom did not like me hanging out with them. But I wasn't. I was playing games. No, this is a good story. This is good because this is the thing. I used to collect, like all my collecting money went to arcade games. So I'd play Joust and Pac-Man and Defender and Bump and Jump and Crazy Climber and Sinistar and whatever was there, right? Journey Escape. So I played, all my money went into it. So I'd collect for my newspapers, then go immediately to the arcade and play. My mom did not like that. So she said, I don't want you going there anymore. Unfortunately, it was the same week that Dragon's Lair, or same month that Dragon's Lair had arrived there. And I'm like, no, I'll still be going. So I continued to go to this pizza place, and it was 50 cents, but I would play it. I got so good that, again, people would give me 50 cents to finish it for them so they could, whatever, say that they finished it. It didn't make a difference. I was just happy to be good at something at 13 or whatever I was. So here's the thing. One day I go into that Paul's Pizza, and some woman puts her car into drive instead of reverse, hops the freaking cement barrier, hits the door hits me in the back, throws me into the restaurant, and like the whole front window is destroyed. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get the fuck out of here, right? So I leave. I run through the freaking, like this big, huge plate glass window that's shattered, right? Like this is 80s glass. It's like seriously made of shards of hellfire. It's like, it's gonna kill you. Greasers, that's another word. Yes, they were very, very bad people. They played video games. They ate pizza and smoked cigarettes. The worst of the worst. So I got hit by this car, and then immediately, like the Three Stooges, like, jeepers, I gotta get out of here. Take off. Jump through the window. Like whatever, because it was open. I just like scurry out of there. And I'm like, I got hit by a door, right? I got my adrenaline is like through the roof. I'm like scared, like, oh my God, what happened? What just happened, right? And I'm walking home, and I'm just like, okay, be cool. And it's dark because it's the fall, and it's like dark, getting dark early. So I walk, and again, this is the 80s, right? I walked a mile home at night. I must have not been very attractive because I was never approached by anybody. It's a shame. I kind of feel bad about that. Anyways, I get home, and my mom's on the phone. I'm like, thank God. So I go around the corner. I'm like, can I go upstairs? My mom goes, is that you? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, somebody wants to talk to you. I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, this is Sergeant Filippini from the police. And I'm like, what? She gives me the phone, and he's talking to me. He's like, were you here at Paul's Pizza? And I said, yeah. And he goes, you never leave the scene of a crime. You should stay here. Are you okay? Do we need to come by your house? I'm like, no. Oh. And so I'm not worried about the police officer. I'm worried that my mom now knows that I was at Paul's Pizza when she told me not to be. I could have had like a hole in the back of my head, and I still would have been worried, but my mom said, so I'm on the phone with him. He's like, okay, well, did you learn? He didn't say you learn your lesson, but he's like, is there anything else? And I'm like, please don't get off the phone with me. Please don't leave me with this woman. For the love of God, please help me. And I got grounded. And I went back to Paul's Pizza, seriously, within 2 weeks after that. So I kept spending my own money. And then after I stopped going to Paul's Pizza, I wound up saving my money to buy ColecoVision Super Action controllers, and my mom made me return them. I bought them with my own money, and my mom made me return them because she said they were too expensive. I should not be spending my money on such frivolous things. I'm like, it's my money. And my dad stood up for me. He's like, he can buy whatever he wants. And I bought those things, and I was I was like, these are mine. I bought them. I was very, very happy with that. But my mom just didn't like video games. And you know what? It stands to reason because I don't think she likes me either. So that's good. I think it was the whole blanket. Like I was video games was a subset of me. So it's like, I don't like this, so I don't like these other things. That's okay. Had I been more worldly, I could have pulled an insurance scam. Are you kidding me? Dude, there's like 3 or 4 times in my life I could have been set up for like lifetimes. Like I've been hit by 2 cars. I've been in a situation where I could have sued my employer, where I did. Actually, I did sue my employer once. But yeah, again, it's like, in my defense, I was fired for being a homosexual. So that's why I sued my employer. Not because I'm not, because they shouldn't be doing that. But anyways, no Rocky 3? No, I did have Rocky. Are you kidding me? Yeah, my mom was saying no Rocky 3. You are correct. You are 100% correct, Mr. Valley. My mom wanted to deny me Super Action Football, Super Action Baseball, Rocky 3, with the most realistic portrait of Sylvester Stallone ever seen. There has not yet been a more realistic picture or a more realistic portrait of Sylvester Stallone. Hang on a second. I will prove it to you. You'll be like, I can't believe this. This is true. Hey, Stone Gardening, I'm so happy you're here. You have missed an incredible stream. You have missed an incredible, it's so good. I've got some of the greatest people here. It's awesome. Stone Gardening, I love seeing you here. It's the greatest. So hang on a sec. I'm about to show everybody the greatest ColecoVision Rocky Super, hang on a sec, Super Action. This is going to be the most realistic, be careful. This is the most realistic Sylvester Stallone you're going to see all day. It's going to blow your mind. Hang on. Get ready for it. Again, keep in mind, this is 1983. When I saw this, I was like, this cannot be happening. This is the most realistic thing I've ever seen. Here we go. Sylvester Stallone. Dear God, am I looking at Sylvester Stallone right now? I think I am. I think that is Sylvester. I cannot get over it. It's amazing. Holy cow. Just don't worry. That wasn't Sylvester Stallone. It was just a replication of him on the ColecoVision. I know. You thought I had somehow put him on the television because it was such a convincing version of Sylvester. It was not Sylvester Stallone. It was Rocky 3. It was a Rocky game for ColecoVision. I thought it was the coolest thing I ever saw. Was Rocky 3 a good game? My friend turned out to be a Smurf. Okay. So Smurf on ColecoVision was okay. I wasn't into Smurfs, but it was an okay game, I guess, for the era. Rocky 3, was it good? Yeah, it was as good as any other game. Activision Boxing on Atari 2600 was like the gold standard. Yeah, Stone Gardening. It is totally, like, it's sometimes scary realistic, these games. So here's the thing. What Stone Gardening has missed is that I am now able to play, like, oh, Jim, you missed this too. Are you kidding me? Jim, you missed this. Oh, time out. I can't believe you missed this. Time out. Hold on a second. I'm just going to do this I got to do this for Stone Gardening and for Jim Valley. These are my two Jim Valley's on YouTube, Stone Gardening's on TikTok. Two of my favorite folks, for different reasons. Stone Gardening runs a channel on TikTok, and she knows her stuff when it comes to gardening. I found her because she likes Katamari Damacy, or she played Katamari Damacy. Great. Now she spends her days being harassed by thousands of people. Your favorite Coleco game is Smurf? You're lying to me. Why must you turn this stream into a house of lies, Jim? Hang on a sec. What? My collection's a little wonky. Oh my God. Yeah, so here, hang on a sec. Watch this. Hold on. Stay right there. Don't move. Stay. I said stay right there. Don't move. I said stay. Don't follow me. Oh my God. Stop it. I'm just. Hello. My camera's following me.
It's following you?
It's following me. Look, it's down here in the corner. I'm trying to hide from everybody. What do you got there? Donuts? Oh my God. Macadonado. All right, here we go. Let's go. Ready? Hold on, everybody. Oh, it's this. Okay, here we go. All right. This is a game called Road Rash. It was on 3DO, but it was on Sega Genesis. It was on Sega Saturn, Sega CD. It's been on multiple platforms. So it was really good for a little bit. Bye, everybody. Wait, you guys haven't gone? Hi, everybody. No problem. You just ruined my stream. Get out of here. We need you. All right. We're going to do Napa Valley because we haven't done it yet. So the artists on this track are amazing. Steven, Steven, you're the best. Thank you so much. You may not have heard that. Steven, I appreciate it very much. Because I can't get the sound levels right on this thing. But the soundtrack in this freaking game was Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots. No, not Stone Temple Pilots. What am I talking about? Soundgarden, Monster Magnet, Paw. There's a bunch of great ones on here. But who's playing right now? Hang on a second. I can't even hear the soundtrack. But again, this is 1994 technology. Oh, so this is, okay, time out a sec. I hit pause to quit. So I'm playing this on, hang on a sec, just bear with me because I got to put my glorious face back on there. There we go. So I'm playing this on the original 3DO. Oh no, he bailed. What the stupid? Get out of the So here's the thing. This will be banned, or like copyright stuff. But this is incredible. Okay, yeah, so I meant it to drown me out a bit because that's what I wanted to showcase. That's what I'm going to showcase here. This is Road Rash on 3DO. Now, get ready. I'm going to go to the soundtrack for this thing. The art style of this is great, but the soundtrack in this is astronomical. And the reason why I share it because both Jim, like your history with the 90s radio and all that stuff is great. Stone Gardening plays some great songs on her channel. Again, if you're not following Stone Gardening on TikTok, please do. But yeah, and Steven, again, you're on YouTube. I'm streaming to all these platforms, so again, I'm all over the place. Thank you, Sonic. So that's what a good moderator does. Take care of me, people. All right, is it still drowning me out? If so, give me a second. The loading on these things is ridiculously bad. I hope Stone Gardening's still here because I'm doing this. It's taking forever. This is why we got high all the time. We got high because we had to wait this long for something to load. At least you didn't total the whatever. No, don't! You're leaving! I was just putting the freak. I'll see you later too. Oh, here's a music video for you. Oh. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, but Jesse. This is such a great game. Oh my God. This game blew my mind when it came out on, like, it was great on the Genesis. Don't get me wrong, Road Rash 1 and 2 are great on Genesis. But when I saw this on 3DO, I was like, the future is absolutely amazing. Combination of like music like this. Oh my God. This is a soundtrack. Soundtrack rocks, man. Yeah, again, I didn't expect load times to take this long. They're taking forever. But yeah, remember what I said about those music videos? There you go. Yeah, no, no, you didn't say, you just said, you're restricted. Restart the stream. That's a copyright infringement. Read the guidelines. That's what you need to say. Like a normal human being would. Like a supportive, wanting you to succeed agency would. All right. Oh, this is what I'll do. I don't know if you've heard the song before, Jim, but it's pretty big in the 90s. Okay. So now, that is 1994. If you are not stoked after seeing that, first off, you're dead on the inside. Secondly, 1994. I'm going to show this to you. Just be ready for it, because you're going to lose your mind when I show it to you. This is what, okay, get my face off the freaking screen now. Come on. There. 1994. This is what we're up against. Now get on there. Where is it? That's not it either. Where is it? Sorry, everybody. There it is. Madden 1995. This is Madden 1995's intro. Nope, that is not Madden 1995's intro. Madden 1995 intro. Ready? What you just watched is 1994.
Hey, sports. It's in the game.
This is what we were watching. Hang on, you're going to love it. Okay, so I guess that is it. That's what I'm getting. That's the picture I'm trying to paint. Is that what we saw in 94, 95? Like what we were seeing on our home screens, like on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, were amazing. But that was like a taste of the future in 1994. Like, oh my God, this is full motion video. This is like music that is of the time period. It's like, holy crap. Like, that's amazing. And this is like the standard. So what else? Let me give me another one. Give me another 95 game. Like, let's see, a game of the year 1995. Well, we all know Donkey Kong. Yeah, there is, but the load times, I did not want to subject, because we did this already earlier in the stream. I didn't want to subject anybody to having to watch me, like, because I came in first too. Like, there's nothing, everybody will attest that I came in first place. So there's really nothing else to do at that point. There's some great games here. Don't get me wrong. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, absolutely amazing game. Mortal Kombat 3, Tekken 2, also very good. Can we get the Tekken 2 intro? Tekken. Let's do Tekken 1 intro, because that's going to be. Here we go. This is what we got on PlayStation. When did we get this on PlayStation? Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. What year? Yoshi's Island is still absolutely one of the greatest games. Absolutely beautiful. Just what Nintendo does right. Okay. I do not remember the Paula Abdul vignette. I must admit, I do not remember Paula Abdul being in there. That sounds so much like her. It's crazy. This is after that. So Road Rash, the intro, the look of that game, the sound of that game, predates this. Like, that's what I'm saying. How amazing that thing was. Power Move Pro Wrestling. That's old. Power Move Pro Wrestling. When did that come out? That was old, right? 90. Oh, it was 95. Holy crap. Okay. That's crazy. Power Move Pro Wrestling. Hang on a sec. PS1 intro. Wow. No way. Okay. So 95. This is a year after.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for power slamming pile drives, clotheslines and body slams, pulverizing neck breakers and combinations?
That is okay. Oh my God. That's the intro to my channel. That's what I've been missing. That is the greatest intro. Holy cow, that is amazing. Power Move Pro Wrestling, but when I click on it, it says Fire Pro. I'm really hoping this is correct. That is amazing. Oh my God, this is the greatest intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for power slamming pile drives, clotheslines and body slams, pulverizing neck breakers and combinations? Are you ready to rock?
That's what I think so too. I think so too.
It's time to make a
Yes, it's Fire Pro Wrestling, but it's still awesome. That is killer. Oh my God. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
I'm giving.
No, it's no intro. Come on. Give me the intro to it, please. I do love that. This is Power Move Wrestling, but I just want the intro. Give me the intro. This is the OST. That's not what I want. This is hard. You'd figure somebody would have the intro to this thing. Hang on a sec. Oh, this is promising. This is quite promising. No commentary. We've got it going on. All right, here we go. That might be too big. This is the greatest. And then it says LGN. We're like, oh my God. All right. Ukes. Holy cow. That's crazy. New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is awesome. Push the start button. There you go. There's... There we go, man. That's pretty impressive. I guess there is no intro. It throws you right in. Bzz.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for power slamming pile drive? Clotheslines and body slams, pulverizing neck breakers and combinations. Are you ready to rock? Wrestling fans, it's time to make a power move. Power move pro wrestling.
Oh.
Single match, 30 minutes. In the blue corner, 6 foot 6 inches in height, 300 pounds, unshackled chain gang. In the red corner, at 6.
Jim, this has got to be the intro for your. It's the funniest freaking thing I've ever heard. It's the greatest. That is so awesome. It's New Japan, but everyone is renamed for an English-speaking audience. Ah, that stinks. But that's what had to be done.
And 235 pounds, the otherworldly Zombie.
That guy's accent is weird. He sounds like he's doing a voice, but hang on a second.
Zombie.
Oh, back a little bit.
And 235 pounds, the otherworldly Zombie.
The otherworldly. Like he's doing a weird voice. That's pretty crazy. Oh, no. Go back. That is the coolest. Oh! All right, we'll get back to that. That's amazing. I had nobody. Oh, you lost me? Sorry. That is the funniest thing. It does. Absolutely, Steven. It totally sounds like South Park. Buddy, could you play the full intro to Madden 96 on Genesis? Okay. Hang on a sec. Madden 96. So be where I end this. Madden. Because it's a school night. I forgot. It's not. I got to go to. My kids got to go to bed. Madden 96. Intro. Okay, let's see what this does. High score. Hey. Okay, hang on. Okay, so it's not much better. Can you play Madden? Is that the intro? Is that really the intro? Hang on a sec. Madden 96 on Sega Genesis. Okay, here we go.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
All right, here we go. This is the okay. Here we go. Oh, it's credits. It's credits. Credits. Oh wait. Oh. Okay, so it didn't. Okay. Reggie Brooks, Madden Bowl champion. What is with that font? Keep going. Main menu. Okay, it looks like it just fades into that. So hang on a sec. Was that intro just the... Good choice of script on freaking 4:3 aspect ratio television that's usually between 480 lines and like, that's perfect. We did it. Okay, so this was the intro that I saw. Hang on a sec. You might be thinking Madden 94 or 95, because let me tell you why I know this. Madden 95 and Madden 94 were done by Visual Concepts. This is Visual Concepts, the people that went on to do NFL 2K. You'll see high score, and then it will be Visual Concepts.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to John Madden Football.
This is, yeah. Okay. He doesn't say anything after that. He just goes. They couldn't end the loop, so they put it on like an animated GIF, and they couldn't load two animated sequences in a row. So that's the coin flip. This was done by Visual Concepts, and so was this one the next year. All right, here's 95. It's in the game. Let's do it. So it's high score and Visual Concepts.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to John Madden Football.
Come on. This is the greatest intro of all. He talked and... Perfect. That's great. Here's... There's no music on this one? No.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh, maybe they silenced it for copyright reasons. I have no idea. It's the same one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I used to play this monster truck game on the Genesis at my uncle's house. It went bad to the bone. Ooh, it was also super impressive for the time. So monster truck on the Genesis. It wasn't like an Iron. So the one I remember all the time was Iron Man Off-Road. But that probably wasn't it, because this is more of a... It's this one right here. That's not monster truck. That's just regular truck racing. Okay, so a monster truck game on Genesis. All right, Sonic. Real Sonic, we need your help here. It's a monster truck game. Bad to the bone. Okay, so let's see. Sega Genesis. Well, let's do this. Sega Genesis. There can't be many. Well, there. I stand corrected. There are 8. Okay, I did not think there were that many monster truck games for the Genesis. Monster truck. Oh, this is Game Gear. Okay, so we can eliminate one of these maybe. Monster truck. Okay, maybe Monster Truck Madness. That seems pretty. Monster Truck Terminal Reality. Okay. This is also by Terminal Reality. Hang on a sec. Who made this one? You can usually tell by... Monster Truck Wars was made by... Ooh, wee. Okay, that's Game Gear. So these are Game Gear games, it looks like. It might be Monster Truck Magnus. Or, let's see. Oh, God. Okay, you said you enjoyed it. Let's see. I used to play this monster truck game on a Genesis at my uncle's house. It had Bad to the Bone. Okay, so you didn't say you enjoyed it. So it could be this one because it's made by Acclaim. Nobody really enjoyed any Acclaim games. Outside of Turok, of course. But, yeah. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Whoa. Video Power titled The Power Team. What? The game was advertised by the legendary monster truck of the same name. The Power Team. That's not the Power Team, I'm hoping. If so... an animated series that aired. Okay. It could have just been trucks as well. I remember nothing besides trucks rotating on a pedestal with Bad to the Bone. Oh my God, that's hilarious. You know what? And it was Sega Genesis, right? So Bigfoot, it looks like it was on Nintendo Entertainment System. It looks like we can eliminate that one too. So let's try. We're going to solve this one. Monster Truck Rally. Who did this one? That's Nintendo Entertainment System. Wow. Okay. Sega Genesis Monster Truck games. Hang on a sec. Let's go Sega. Yeah, Monster Truck. Let's see. I'm going to try. Oh my God. So I'm going to try Monster Truck Rally because it's 1991. Let's try that one. Monster Truck Rally Genesis Mega Drive. Let's see.
Sega. There we go. Prepare for your race. The graphics aren't too bad. Oh,
okay. This doesn't look like it rotates. So this looks. When you say rotates, that sounds very technical. That might be Monster Truck. Hang on a sec. Monster Truck Moo. Monster Truck Madness. What is this? That's Nintendo. Okay, Monster Truck Madness. Let's try this one. This one's more likely, I think. Rock and Roll Racing's a good guess, too. Hang on a sec. Rock and Roll Racing is entirely possible. That's a great guess. Monster Truck Madness, PC. Let's try it. Well, this is definitely this is not Genesis. This is super. That's PlayStation. We're looking at PlayStation. Rock and Roll Racing, Genesis. That sounds very possible. There we go. It is Monster. It is Rock and Roll Racing. Good job. Oh, he's done it. Real Sonic has crushed it, knocked it out of the park. He's taken the big green machine. He's done well. Oh my God, Oz. That is great. Black Sabbath? Is this Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath? I can't even remember. Thanks, Sonic, for that. With my life. Oh, I love it. I love it. This was a great game. I did like Rock and Roll Racing. Nice pick, both of you. Wow. That is killer to have freaking Black Sabbath come in here. Wow, your uncle must have been... Yeah, exactly. You better not screw up on this CES trip or you're freaking cut. You're on thin ice. Every day of your life. I'm going to... Wait, penalty flag. You did something wrong. Was this game any good? Yes. Yeah, it was good. Rock and Roll Racing was definitely... It's a... How to say this? It's a title that's remembered fondly, not just by you, but by several, because it was, again, just like Road Rash, it was an amalgamation of culture, like music, and games at the time. So it brought like your uncle and yourself together. It brought like different generations together because they're like, oh, I remember that song. What is that song in the game? So yeah, this is definitely a game that's remembered fondly. And it was definitely a decent game. So very, very cool. All right, we're going to end on a high note because like everybody's getting along. Everybody's good. I'm going to jump because I got to get my kid up for school tomorrow. But listen, thank you all. It's been a blast. I can't wait to do this again. Hey, Steven, thank you so much for joining tonight. I definitely appreciate it. we do this probably almost every night, but we'll see. My big deal is getting all of the game stuff set up. So that's all done now. So now I'm going to start doing the showcase. So Sonic, we'll talk about what do you want to see? Like you mentioned PlayStation, you mentioned Intelligent Cube. My PlayStation library is massive. You didn't derail the Steam. Steven, no. Like Sonic and freaking Arconis and Tim, everybody who's here will tell you that I get sidetracked 6 ways from Sunday. That's what makes this so great. Because I just being able to pull back. Hello, Juan. Being able to come back from that. So you got to be sharp to tell me when I have deviated too far off the main path. But no, this is what we're all about. And again, if there's any games or thoughts that you have from older games, I might have them. I might be able to dig them out. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple weeks, is showcasing different consoles. Like I have massive boxes full of these things. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. Again, Sonic, thank you for everything tonight. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch y'all maybe tomorrow. All right, bye everybody.